city boy. You understand me? Them only confirm wetin we know about the city boy. The city boy. Guys, I salute you. Thank you very much for joining us. Anywhere you are joining us from, I salute you. Okay, it's better for you to join us on YouTube. Are you getting me now? Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on YouTube, guys, because what these people are trying to do, they are not. They are trying to, attack the page. Of course, that's what they have been doing, but they failed big time, guys. This one is a do you need the city boy, guys. The city boy. 100 most influential person is a city boy. I salute you guys. I salute you guys wherever you are. The city boy is everywhere, guys. Nobody can stop the city boy. Who born you? Who you? Who are you? We. I salute you guys. Don't mind all these nonsensical nonsenses. You understand me? The city boy movement is here, guys. We have taken over. We told them that the city boy is here. Undefeated. Unstoppable. Unstoppable, guys. I salute you. We do it the way we do it because we are in the winning team, guys. When you are in the winning team, you win. Are you getting me now? We are winning. That is why they are panicking, guys. Are you getting me? We are winning, and that is why they are panicking. I salute you. Thank you very much. It's a wonderful conversation. We have defeated the children of hate anywhere they are, guys. Today, they don't know how to keep their mouth anymore because the story is everywhere, guys. Join us on YouTube because they think that they can do anything they want to do. The city boy movement is here. There is nothing that can stop us. Are you getting me now? It is time. The city boy is everywhere. Look at the news everywhere. Times Magazine confirmed the city boy as the most influential. For us, this is something that we already know. The city boy is the only last man standing. Jagaban, get ready. May 29. Are you getting me? May 29 is already here. It's at the corner. Less than 42 days. The city boy will enter that place and make things happen, guys. You see all their noise. It just ended just like that. Today, Obi is trying to survive. We told you that Obi will be a national disgrace. It don't happen, no. Waiting we tell you don't happen. You understand me? I salute you. I salute you, my people. The city boy movement is here. We are taking over. Yes. The criminals are panicking. The terrorists are panicking everywhere. They want to come and steal Akwa Ibom. Can you imagine, no? Biafra criminals, they say they want to come and steal Akwa Ibom. My brothers and sisters, the city boy movement is here, guys. We have defeated them on every side. And today they don't know what to say anymore. The city boy movement is here, guys. Anywhere you are, this is the city boy movement. Join the city boy movement because we are taking it to the next level. Trust me. Get ready for the city boy inauguration, of course. May 29 is already here. May 29 is already here. May 29 is already at the corner, guys. Get ready because the city boy have taken over, defeated all of them, and today they don't know what to say again. You see, their propaganda have disappointed them. The city boy have defeated all the enemies of good things, enemies of progress. Today, all of them are panicking. They are disgracing themselves everywhere. Writing stupid letter, making noise everywhere, guys. How many of you, did you see the city boy respond to? The city boy knows that they are just noise makers. I get him now. The city boy knows that they are just making their noise and have nothing to offer. That is why the city boy is not responding to them, guys. Are you getting me now? Yes, daddy. Yes, daddy. How many of you know that Obi Kererenke was questioned how many, in fact, the team too place, the team too plenty. They question Obi, detain Obi, and deported Obi to Nigeria, back to Nigeria. That is how you know who is the indefatigable lion of Bodilon. When you want to joke with the city boy, what will happen to you will be unbelievable. Are you getting me now? You see, everything we are doing it for a purpose. Trust me, guys. The city boy is here. The city boy government is here. We have defeated all the children of hate, children of bitterness, children of anger. Are you getting me now? Today, they are crying. Hey, 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 hey. It's a lie. It's fake news. It's fake news. Today, all of them are saying it's fake news. Which fake news? They captured Obi, detained Obi, questioned Obi, and deported Obi back to Nigeria. Obi was deported. Many of you don't know. Today, people are making noise. The city boy movement is here, guys. Obi was deported back to Nigeria. Is it not a shameful something? Today, Obi is trying to twist the story everywhere. Let us celebrate the city boy. Because nobody can stop the city boy, guys. I'm telling you. The city boy government is here. In less than 42 days, get ready. You understand me? Let me read some of their stupid comments. This is how you know all these criminals. This is Mark S. Gabriel say, obedience, cancel London, boycott Heathrow. Those of you in London should move out of the city. Drag the PM. Just ensure you revote against London for arresting your mandate carrier. You cannot all be silent. Do something. The church must not take this. This is the time to act. Mark S. Gabriel. You see the way they think. These people are a bunch of criminals. I told you. I told you that they are a bunch of criminals, guys. What do you have to say? The latest report by Times, is it Time Internet magazine? You know, giving us what we already know. Of course, this is like a confirmation. The city boy, you know, declared as one of the, you know, the 100. Is it? Yeah, one of the first 100 men that are influential all over the world today as we speak. Are you getting me now? Follow the YouTube channel, guys. Don't mind all these criminals. They are whatever they want to do, they will not succeed. You have seen how they have been trying to attack the page. They are a bunch of criminals. The news everywhere is that the city boy has been recognized everywhere, as we confirm. You know, he's one of the most influential, of course. Times magazine, you know, confirmed that the city boy, our president-elect, His Excellency, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is one of the world's 100 most influential people in 2023. Of course. If we want to look at what really happened during this election, the city boy was on his own. In fact, in APC, the city boy ran this election, the 25th February 2023 presidential election, as an opponent. Yes. The current Buhari administration, they did not support the city boy. They did not do anything. All the criminals, mention all of them, they tried to work against the city boy. He defeated them. Don't you understand what that means? I have told you guys before, just wait until May 29. After the inauguration, what you will hear, you'll be surprised. You understand me? What you will hear, you will understand. The last man standing. The indefatigable lion of Bodilon. Look at all these people. Look at the comment that IPOP criminals are making here. He said, you will weep soon. This is another IPOP criminals. They can no longer use their Igbo name to be talking rubbish. They have changed all their Igbo names now. These are IPOP criminals. Are you getting me now? Is Obi crying to Bishop? Yes, Daddy, please come and save me from London. Come and save me from the British government. Go and follow the YouTube channel, guys. Go and follow the YouTube channel. I posted the link on my page. Go and follow it. You can look for my name on YouTube. You see me there. Okay? Nobody can stop the movement. The City Boy movement, guys. We are taking it to another level. Trust me. This is not by making noise. We have succeeded in defeating, we have defeated the criminals. The criminals Biafra IPOP terrorist group. Today now they want to come and steal Akwa Ibom. They think that they want to... IPOP terrorist organization, they want to come and steal Akwa Ibom. Igbos are now telling us that, oh, they are the one that own Akwa Ibom. Can you imagine that nonsense? For me, it's of no news that the City Boy is one of... In fact, they even made mistake. Times newspaper or whatever, or Times magazine, they make mistake. How can you say only 100? The City Boy is the #1 man. Is the last man standing. You don't understand what it means. If we want to give you the analysis of the election that Baba Tinubu defeated his enemies, you don't understand. Do you want us to give you? In fact, even Jega, the former INEC chairman, gave us a rundown analysis of the 2023 election. I get it, Prof. Mahmoud himself, Jega, right? I think that's his name. The former chairman, INEC, gave us a rundown of everything. We all saw the opposition, even the present administration, APC administration, they did not favor the City Boy, but he defeated it. He defeated them. That is why he's the most influential. So I would say kudos to Times Magazine for knowing the truth, because everybody can see that now the City Boy is the next president of the country, Nigeria. The largest economy in Africa and in the world, of course. One of the largest economy in the world. Nigeria is one of the largest economy in the world. If you don't know, #1 in Africa, one of the largest in the world. And our president-elect, His Excellency, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is here. He's coming. So all of them know the truth, guys. You understand me? Oh my God. I'm telling you that we have defeated them. They don't know what to do again. Are you seeing LOP shouting everywhere? We have defeated all of them. Disobedient children. They don't know what to say. They are crying every day. Oh, it's fake news. Obi was not deported. We have every evidence that Obi was deported when he arrived in the UK. They deported him. Obi was detained, questioned, and deported. In fact, it's one of the ladies that tried to save Obi. What's the name of that lady? Let me give you the name of the lady that tried to save Obi. Obi, import and export. They don't know what to do anymore, guys. We have defeated them. The only thing they can do is to be reporting the page, reporting my page. Don't you know we have already defeated you? We defeated you already. Keep reporting the page. That is the only thing you can do. I've never seen the Igbos to this level before. Through IPOP criminals, Biafra criminals, and Labour Party. Today, they are going about writing letters to everywhere in the world, trying to blackmail the government. What stupidity is that? And you think that we are going to keep quiet? Some more time now, you come and be begging for Senate presidency. You want to come and steal Akwa Ibom. You don't know anything. Can you imagine, no? IPOP terrorists changing Akwa Ibom name from Akwa Ibom to Akaibo. Can you imagine these criminals? Can you imagine these criminals? Changing Akwa Ibom name to Akaibo. Broad daylight terrorism. Broad daylight terrorism, guys. What is the name of the woman that that helped to bail Obi or to save Obi as Obi was detained? What's the name of that woman again? Let us look for the name of that woman that tried to help Obi today. You know, that was Peter Obi was under detention, questioned and deported. The woman tried to save Obi. Oh, you can't talk rubbish. This one here will be making noise. See. Obi was questioned, detained, and deported. In fact, let me give you the report. I'm just going to read it here for you. Obi, inside details of how fleeing Obi was detained at London airport over questionable passport, unexplained money flow. This is the report from Abus Dauda. They said that Obi was trying to run away from Nigeria. Obi was trying to run away from Nigeria because everything was busted. Obi was not even qualified to be any candidate of Labour Party. Of course, you know what is going on right now. Everything have been busted. I think everything have been busted. The Labour Party, they are coming out to say that they use forgery. They forged everything for Obi to emerge. So Obi was trying to run away from Nigeria to the UK. He was busted. Yes. Yeah, what's going on?
The woman name is Abike Dabiri.
Oh, yeah, that's the woman that saved Obi. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes.
He's the chairman of the diaspora this thing.
Okay, Abike Dabiri, yeah? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I see you. Thank you very much. I see your comment. Yes. The woman saved Obi. I will give you the full report, guys. You know, say we dey do am small. You understand me? Let me give you the details. It was that woman that saved Obi when Obi was trying to run away from the country. After everything, Obi was running a religious and ethnic kind of campaign, number one. Number two, Obi was not even qualified according to Electoral Act. Obi left his PDP party on the 24th of September or thereabout and joined and became a presidential candidate of Labour Party on the 30th or 31st. Barely how many days? 6 days or thereafter. Whatever result, whatever report. But what we know is that Obi, according to the Electoral Act, somebody said in Sima that post with Abike Dabiri was Photoshop edited. Bunch of criminals. It was Photoshop. All the ones you guys have been Photoshopping. What happened? When it don't come to Obi now, Obi have been busted. He telling us it was Photoshopped. Let us enjoy the Photoshop news. Are you getting me now? Obi trying to run away from Nigeria was captured in London airport. Heathrow. Questioned. They questioned Obi. They keep questioning Obi. Obi did not give answer. They detained him. And then that woman, what's the name of that woman again? Abike. Alike Dabiri. Right? Is it Abike Dabiri? Yes. That woman came and saved Obi from what is going on. So Obi was detained at London airport over questionable passport, unexplained money flow. That is the news. Are you getting me now? That is the news. We told you that Obi is going to be a national disgrace. I'm telling you, we told Obi, why don't you quietly enter house? The same way Biafra IPOP terrorists, the same way they were pushing Nnamdi Kanu today. You see, nobody is nowhere to be found to support. They are no longer pushing Nnamdi Kanu because Nnamdi Kanu have been captured. Today they are pushing Obi. Today Obi is almost captured. That was the same way all these IPOP criminals, they were pushing Nnamdi Kanu. Today Nnamdi Kanu is in the prison. Today they are pushing Obi. I was speaking with one of them the other day. He said that I was asking him, we understand the reason why the Igbos are jealous of His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because he is a real leader in the West. I asked him, who is the leader? Who can you say is a political leader in the Southeast? I was asking this Igbo man like that. I said, who do you think can you take as a political leader or that can be widely accepted as the political leader of the Southeast? He said, we don't have that. I said, okay. He now said, Obi is our political leader. So you will now understand the reason why they are so jealous of the city boy, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because they do not have it. And they don't know how to appreciate good thing. They don't know it. Because if you appreciate good thing comes to you. So the IPOP criminals, Biafra criminals, that was the same way they pushed Nnamdi Kanu. I was part of them until I discovered that they are criminals. And I came out and busted them. I was part of them in the area of media, just like this, trying to support, thinking that they are doing good thing, until we busted the criminals. Are you getting me now? The same way they were pushing Nnamdi Kanu, they have pushed Obi to the level that nobody will help him. And you think that is a joke? Okay now, you will find out later. Because Obi was busted. You know, Obi tried to run away to London. He was captured in London Heathrow. He was detained, questioned, and deported back to Nigeria until that Madam Abike Dabiri saved him. It was that woman that saved him. He was detained over questionable passport, unexplained money flow. Are you getting me now? The presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, was detained and questioned for hours by immigration officials at the Heathrow Airport in London, United Kingdom, over dodgy travel credentials and suspected ties to illicit financial flows, believed to be donations made to his unsuccessful campaign, which he is now attempting to launder. This is a report by Abus Dauda. Are you getting it now? Sources briefed on the details of his hours-long ordeal with immigration officials at the airport told the publication that his entry, which was originally planned as a stealth escape after obtaining demoralizing facts about the impotence of his election petition, was monitored and eventually flagged by the authorities due to his long-standing designation by the Interpol as a person of interest. So Obi is already a person of interest. Obi has been involved in so many allegations, alleged, of course, so many allegations of money laundering from Anambra State to Pandora, or is it Panama or Pandora? Obi, we also remember the issue of Malaysia, drugs issue, related issue of Indonesia. Is it Indonesia? There's a lady that was captured in relation to Obi issue, story of drug related issues. So many of these things. So according to this report, that Obi himself is somebody of interest to the Interpol. It's a person of interest to the Interpol. Somebody is asking me, why did Abike Dabiri help Obi in London? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know why she did that, but we are not interested. Right now, what we are talking about is that we have defeated them. That is the reason why I'm reading this, just to let everybody know that we have defeated the disobedient children, we have defeated the lying party, we have defeated the children of hate, we have defeated this bunch of criminals, children of anger, bitterness, and bigotry, and propaganda children, terrorists, IPOB criminals. We have defeated them. Today, they are roaming about. They don't know what to do. They don't even know what they want. Today, they want to go and steal Lagos. Tomorrow, they want to go and steal Rivers State. The next day, they want to come and steal Akwa Ibom. They are a bunch of criminals. You see, I want to tell you, the sources explained that Obi got into the crosshairs of the Interpol years ago when he was implicated by the Pandora Papers, leaked which detailed the former Anambra governor as what? I'm reading the report by what's his name? I'm reading the report by Abus Dauda, okay? That already the Interpol years ago, implicated by the Pandora Papers, have had Obi on their list, blacklist. Obi is somebody of interest. That the former Anambra governor, Obi, prolific money laundering and tax evasion schemes. Obi was said to have operated dubious shell firms in multiple countries scattered across Europe, shifted responsibility to his party, even though internal sources have previously described his authoritarian management style and so control of all donated funds. Obi and a small class of Easterners that joined the Labour Party with him from the PDP are said to have seized control of the party, isolating foundational members whose recent protest caused a leadership crisis within the party. We already know what is going on as we speak. I get it. It remains unclear if the UK authorities will continue actions against Obi and whether or not his airport experience is the beginning of an intriguing alliance with foreign criminals unit, which will likely result in a trial. But our sources insist that the Labour Party candidate is now shopping for other safe havens other than the UK and Europe, following growing apprehension that the wall is fast closing in on him. That is a report. We told you that Obi keredenke, Obi keredenke, Obi keredenke, Obi LOP. Where are the LOP? Come and help us. Come and help Obi. God help us. God help us. We don't have any other country. This is the only country that we have. Don't worry, I am Bishop Oyedepo. Don't worry. The Lord will bless you. The Lord will make you the president of Nigeria. Yes, Daddy. Yes, Daddy. You see, if God answer your prayers and make me the president of Nigeria, you will never regret it. I will take all the money, just like the way I took the money from Anambra State. I will use it and give you so that you can buy private jet and pack it free of charge in Lagos. That is the hope of Obi until when Obi was busted. Idowu Hassan said the woman just helped him because she wants him to know that Yorubas are not cowards, unlike his brothers from the east. Somebody said, those Tinubu people, your eyes go soon clear. Keep deceiving yourself. Yes, daddy family. The yes, daddy family. You have deceived all of you, finish. So that is where one of the surrounding news of Obi incident that happened in London. Of course, are you getting me now? I like the comment of Reno Omokri. Reno Omokri is already finishing them. You know, Reno Omokri said that Peter Obi was not defeated by Bola Tinubu or INEC or by rigging. Peter Obi was defeated by his obedience or disobedient children. No matter what they say about Buhari, at least he can control his followers. Nigerians in their own wisdom felt it was unwise to confer power on a man who can't control his followers. Will you give a car to a man who can't even control a bicycle? Of course not. You see, it could have been a big disaster if we had made mistake to vote for Obi. I'm telling you. So what is going on in Kogi? Of course, I learned that there's also election primaries, yes, of course, in Imo State, Imo and which other state. Things are happening, you know. Things are already happening, guys. You see? You know, I had cause to discuss with Peter Obi about why I turned against him. It was never about him. It was about the low-cultured, uncivilized, barbaric who seized control of his movement. That is, they are talking about the disobedient children. They are all IPOP members. That's the way they are. Check the comments, you will see. Check all the comments, you will see disobedient children, IPOP. They are the one abusing people, threatening people that they are going to take. Obi was detained in London airport, questioned and deported back to Nigeria. That's what happened to Obi. You see? I can forgive you for coming after me, but when you come after my baby daughter, this is Reno Omokri. He's giving them woto. He said, I can forgive you. I can forgive you of every other thing. But you see, when you come against my own daughter, you see, only God can give me the grace to forgive you. And obedient did it to uncountable people. Disobedient. And you think power will ever gravitate towards you guys? Apart from insult, what other political strategy do you have? That's what we are saying. They don't have any other thing to deliver, to offer. We will see how you can insult your way to power. Look at Wole Soyinka. Exactly the same thing has happened to him as with me. The man is now facing Obi because of his obedient or disobedient. They just go about the world making enemies for Peter Obi. By now, Obi must be aware that the worst thing that happened to him are disobedient children or these Biafra criminals. That is what is going on, guys. I told you that these people, they have destroyed everything. Obi have succeeded in destroying the destinies of the political destinies of Igbos in Nigeria. You know, as I dey talk and now, the thing say Nansima I dey play or I no dey play. When time reach, you go understand better. Now, because just like what we have said before, you understand me? Just like what we have said before, these IPOP criminals, the only way they survive is by propaganda. Guess what? They started running propaganda. They say that British government have apologized to Obi. Guess what? Obi rush. You know how Biafra people can run propaganda? They think that is normal business as usual. Obi, they are running propaganda thinking that is business as usual. They started running another propaganda using IPOP. They run a propaganda using IPOP, Biafra terrorist group. They write this thing propaganda. They say, the British government have apologized to Obi for detaining him, questioning him, and deporting him. That is what they started. They started running propaganda everywhere. That is what Obi people they do. Disobedient children. They are Biafra criminals. I get him now. Obi came out immediately to debunk the news. Obi said, London detention, British government has not apologized to me. The presidential candidate of Lying Party, Obi, has denied receiving any letter of apology from the British government over his detention by immigration. We are saying the same thing. It is the disobedient Biafra people that have made Obi to get to this point. That's why my point I'm making is that the Biafra criminals, IPOP, the same way they were pushing Nnamdi Kanu was not able to control himself. They were pushing him, calling him all kinds of names. Holy, holy. Today, look at what they have done to Obi. The same Biafra criminals, Biafra IPOP criminals, the same people, they are the one that is going to abuse Obi. We told you what is going to happen very soon. Obi came out in a rush to say, no, British government have not apologized to me. Why do you think Obi came out to rush to debunk it? Because Obi knows the consequences. This is no longer propaganda as usual. Even Omo Yelesho were confirming it. He said, see how Peter Obi quickly denied the fake news that the government UK has apologized to him over his UK immigration problems. I keep telling all of you that Peter Obi detention in the UK is not as simple as he tried to present it. He knew that the lies about apologies from the UK government can put more problems, can cause more problems for his current situation. Obi is in a deep mess. Let me tell you what Obi is facing. Political career is dead. Some issues with Pandora Papers. Some issues with money laundering. Some issues with, they say, is impersonation. Because they question Obi over some passport, I don't know, some documentation. We don't care. We are not praying for bad things to happen to Obi. Some of you don't understand what we are doing. We are not praying for bad things to happen to anybody. We are not praying for bad things to happen to Obi. We don't hate anybody. We don't hate Igbos. We don't hate any tribe. But we want you to see how stupid, your stupidity and your criminality, what it has cost to the country. Are you getting me now? We don't hate anybody. We are just telling you the consequences of your issues. That is what I've been doing on this platform. I don't hate anybody. I don't hate the Igbos. In fact, I have been working with the Igbos, when they all started in the name of Biafra, IPOP, thinking that they actually want good thing for the country. I never knew that they are the one using their Biafra criminal group to be causing problems. Until when I discovered it, I came out and exposed them. I get me now. So Obi came out in a rush to debunk the propaganda of IPOP, Biafra, that the UK government actually apologized to him. Have you ever, UK government apologized for what? I have said it earlier that the UK government, before they take action, they have investigated you. They have been investigating you before. Any day they say they capture you, they have evidence. So Obi came out hurriedly to debunk the fake news of his brothers in IPOP Biafra criminals that the UK government have apologized. Obi knows the consequences. Because Obi live in the UK. He knows the consequences of the lies. Obi have to come out and deny and say, no, the British government have not apologized to me. Why did you think Obi did that? Because Obi knows the reason, the consequences. But guess what has happened now? In all this thing that has happened, have you noticed that Obi have not actually come to the media to tell Nigerians, or even if he's not telling Nigerians, to tell his disobedient children what really happened in the UK? There have been every kind of speculations. But did you see? Obi don't want to come and tell us what really happened in the airport. Because Obi knows the consequences. If Obi come and lie, you understand me? That is the reason why Obi is avoiding telling the story himself. Obi is avoiding telling Nigerians the whole story of what really happened in London. That is why we know that Obi is a cunning man. Obi is a failure. Can you imagine having Obi as your president? If Obi actually loved the country, Obi, the first thing that Obi is supposed to do is to come and clarify the news. Obi is hiding something. But you see, it doesn't matter how many times you will lie or hide it. You will be busted. So it's just a matter of time. I get me now. Whether Obi is trying to hide it or it's just a matter of time, guys. It's a matter of time. Everything will be busted. I get me now. It's just a matter of time. That is why we are telling all these children of disobedience, you have a long way to go. Because after Baba Tinubu presidency, the power will go back to the north. That is what is going to happen. After Baba Tinubu presidency, 8 years, 4 plus 4, the power is going back to the north. How long will you continue to cry with your propaganda? Hello, your name and where you calling us from, please?
Yeah, it's been a while I call on this program now, so I just want to laugh.
You want to laugh?
Charles calling from me. Yeah, I want to see you laugh. You do laugh.
Yes, now. You do laugh. Give us the you do laugh.
Before we laugh, Wizima, one thing I will not be saying, when God is about to disgrace somebody,
okay,
right? Now, small.
Mm-hmm.
When the palam, later it will go burst fully.
Yes.
Okay, no be the same number Baba Jagaban go. With the thought say don't die you sick you, right? But Baba Jagaban go and come back. Nigeria welcome him, Rabbi. It's time for Obi to go to the same London. London we Obi don't go how many years ago? Because when you are hiding something, right? Now one day God go expose you. Obi no be say dem born Obi for London, Abi. So the secret and the money wey Obi take spend to get that passport, right? Now the secret come out. And for UK to send you back, you are not allowed to come back again.
Let me ask you, Obi. Let me ask you a question. Sorry. If Obi is wise, as he claimed, don't you know that the first thing Obi is supposed to do is to come out and clear the air and say, "Oh, look at what really happened. Look at what really happened." Why did you think Obi is not coming out to tell his own story?
We are waiting for him. If he did not come out, right? Maybe UK get cancel this thing for Nigeria. Then go interview now. And he go that woman go bust out.
And there are so many things that happen. We have been asking Obi, can you condemn the criminality of IPOP? Obi refused. Obi refused to condemn the criminality of IPOP.
Another thing where these people they no realize be say, ekere window abi wetin be name. Don't put red tag on Igbo IPOP. UK knows their name. Okay, let me give you one example. Years back, when one Nigerian guy, Abu something, I forgot the guy name, we carry bomb, enter Houston then, right?
Okay.
They arrest him. My brother, for almost 5 years straight, any Nigeria, when they come America, if you see the way they take sachets, If you see the way when they take handle Nigerians for almost 5 years, even with despite with my paper. So the same thing they happen for UK now. Any airport be Biafra, they come to UK. Prepare yourself. They're not gonna let you guys enter because they don't know say you now be criminal, you now be terrorist. And then realize say Obi never deny airport. So UK are not stupid. People like that, they're not gonna let them enter their country again. That's the secret, my brother. They are monitoring. I don't know, monitoring us. They realize that this guy never condemned IPOB for once. UK are not stupid. And they knew everything he did, what happened through the election. They knew how he used IPOB to win his side. So UK are not stupid. They are not going to allow him. That's just the secret. Obi will soon come out and cry again, my brother. Second cry, part 2 is coming. This one I not be say APC, Wabi. No be say APC set you up. No, now your own hand. You take left Nigeria, say they won't kill you, Wabi, but now they can't send you back to Nigeria, so go die there. Yes. If Obi come America, you go see what they go do am to. You go see. Most of them they travel around with business business visas. Now they give if they don't need you, they go take out for you to go back to where you coming from. Make your people come to America again. Make we see maybe they go allow a hater.
All right, thank you very much, brother.
I just to finalize, right? This is rise and fall of obituary. God bless you.
Let us talk about in 2013.
Yes, sir.
There was this news allegedly about Obi's drug trafficking. There was a lady who came out to confess. One Chineye, what's her name? One Chineye. The news was everywhere. Chineye Ezewize confessed that I was napped. You know what I mean? I was raped, threatened, and forced to carry drugs by Obi. That was the news that was allegedly in the news everywhere in 2013. So
yes, it's possible because they have power. So they use power to override. That is why they try to hijack Nigeria.
Now that woman, that lady said.
Don't you realize that between January and March, don't you realize how many Igbo people got arrested with cocaine? My question will be say, now where they do the cocaine from? Now where that cocaine they come out from Nigeria? That's the question. That's where we need to think about. Where are they manufacturing this cocaine from Nigeria? That's the question. So these people they know about it.
Now that lady, Chineye, is it Chineye Nwa or whatever? Chineye Nwa said that she stayed and worked for Obi barely 2 weeks in next Abuja mall. That is the supermarket, in next supermarket Abuja. He said, meanwhile, Peter Obi took her. Hey, the story is bad though. This is
possible, my brother, because everything when Peter Obi the import and export. Or anybody where they do import and export, they be drug dealer. They take that. You know one pastor they nap for Lagos from Southeast, big CEO, where put drug inside palm oil, cocaine inside palm oil. This happened in February, early February, before the election. They arrest her for Lagos now. So for their plan, they know that drug this thing they do, but that's why will be the fight. If that motherfucker win the election, Nigeria go. In fact, they go build psychiatric hospital everywhere in Nigeria. Now them they in charge of this drug. Nigeria should find out where are they manufacturing this cocaine for. I've lived in this country for 15 years. I've never seen cocaine in my life face to face. Because of seeing gun, I only see gun for police hand. But this thing is everywhere. It's cocaine, guns everywhere. Now them they ship them, now them they export them now. No be import and exporter. Tinubu know am. That's the meaning. Import and exporter.
Let me ask you a question before you go, please. How do you feel about Times Magazine, listing the city boy as one of the 100 most influential people or persons in 2023. How do you feel about that?
No, please come back again.
Of course, you know that the Times Magazine, of course, have listed the City Boy as one of the most influential people, the top 100 most influential people in the whole world.
My brother, that is that people will go still endorse this Baba. It will be small. Just make me wait till inauguration day. You go see how the whole world go congratulate am. Because they never hand over to Ram. That is why they see the child. My brother, you go see how the whole world, even Putin, will congratulate Jagaban. Mark my word. You go see how the whole world will congratulate am. God, they know who he is.
Do you know for a very long time, the president of the United States have not visited Nigeria? Do you think during the City Boy government, the president of the United States will visit Nigeria?
To God be the glory. They never come. Yes, you are right, because all these people, since Jonathan, Trump was supposed to come to Nigeria under Buhari, but what Trump asked Nigeria to do, because of this Biafra IPOB, Trump asked all Nigerian government to make sure all Nigeria is ID. They should do their ID card, just like what Obasanjo tried to do, national ID card that time where he stole the whole money. Trump asked Nigeria and India to do the same thing. India only do their own. That was 2019. So that's the reason why Trump banned Nigeria in 2019, that he would never allow terrorists, that Nigeria should differentiate terrorists out of their citizen. Go. That's the reason why Trump banned Nigeria. So because the judge did not do this in 6 months, Trump traveled to India. He did not come to Nigeria. But all these Democrats, you see, they always go to Ghana, right? That is, they are dealing with Ghana because the Democrats and these motherfucker people, PDP, they are working together. Now then they help them keep their money here in this country. So under Baba Jagaba, President Trump will win, and President Trump is coming to Nigeria. Mark my word.
Okay, I don't know whoever that is going to be the president of.
The President Trump will visit Nigeria under Jagaba. Mark my word.
No problem. My concern is that whoever that is the president will come to the country.
He's the president that better about Nigeria, how smart they are, and he knew who Jagaba is. President Trump will visit Nigeria under Jagaba. Mark my word.
Okay, fine. I'm saying that whoever that is the president will visit Nigeria, the United States. So that's what I'm saying. So the other one, what I want to ask you is, what is going on in even the lying party themselves? They say that all the candidates that they shortlisted or presented to INEC was forgery, or they forged all of them. Do you think that Obi was part of the people that they forged? Of course, they manipulated everything for Obi to be on the ballot. What do you think?
My brother, if INEC did not accept them, they will fight, they will cause problems. The way LP joined this race is totally illegal. But if INEC stop them, obedient people, they will fight. Can you see right now that they are just restructuring their party? They just put one old Baba, one useless Baba, Yoruba man. Shebi LP na IPOB party. Why they can't push Yoruba man as a new chairman? Can't you see how stupid they are? They are just trying to build that. This party, my brother, PDP will keep them away because now they still PDP vote. PDP will never allow LP party to overtake them. Mark my word, though. PDP still get strong people. They will never allow. We call them light PDP, but the way it is now, they knew LP messed PDP up this election. Now they stole PDP vote. So PDP will never allow LP to stand. Only two parties below Nigeria is APC and PDP. This LP now, so they're going to struggle. You know, like this America now, we have three parties. We have Democrat and Republican. One party can't do where they call them banning something. Independence. Now, so they're going to disturb government for today. but they never win election for once. Now only one person, one of them be for senator. So the same thing LP will be, but will be if we be for now, the party go collapse. Now be bring the party up. If we be for right now, the party go collapse. And person where they deport from UK can never be Nigerian president again. That's another thing that they don't know. Because when it comes out again, right, they will bring out the reason why they deport them. God bless you. That's my answer.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
For sure. God bless you, Isima.
Yes. You know, when we of course, when I saw the Times magazine publication, you know, about the city boy, you know, listed as one of the most influential people, the top 100 most influential people in the world, that is a confirmed news. Are you getting me now? In fact, let us give it to the city boy, guys. Let us dance with the city boy. That is the only way to celebrate, because I told you guys from the day we won election, there's going to be celebration upon celebration, guys, because prosperity has. Hey! That is the city boy, guys. It means that there is something that is already happening. It has happened and it's still happening. There is something. The future belongs to those who see possibilities when it is not yet obvious, guys. Are you getting me now? For me, I feel that the city boy is the last man standing. He is more than influential, and it is more than influencing. The city boy is more than, he is the last man. In fact, the city boy is an institution that must be studied. That is a box of knowledge. Are you getting me now? That we must not miss. We must grab as many knowledge, you know, skills from the city boy, because what has happened is something that, if we want to analyze it, is too much. I'm telling you. Do you know what it means for the present administration, the government of the day, which you are a party, they are the same, you're in your party. In fact, you are running as a president or candidate in opposition. Your own APC or party fighting against you. Do you know what it means? It is just more than being influential. The city boy is the indefatigable lion of Bodyland. Is the last man standing, and is still standing with 10 lives. The secret to the city boy's success, you know, is because of the team of people that is working. He said it. It's teamwork. He said it. That is one of the things that people don't understand. The technocrats and the intelligent people that are working with the city boy, they don't make noise. So Times Magazine is, I know that is the way they call it, the top 100 people, list of 100 influential people all over the world. Of course, this is something that is powerful, and we, you know, is a confirmation for us for everything we have been talking about, because the city boy is here, and there's nobody that can stop it. Are you getting me now? The city boy is here. Nobody can stop it. It doesn't matter the propaganda of IPOP. It is only the Igbos, through their propaganda, IPOP, lying party, everything has failed big time. Are you getting me now? So the story of Obi, let me still keep it, because when the right time come out, we are going to, you know, explore all these things. We don't want to be behaving like the disobedient children, saying things when it's not necessary. Let us wait. The right time will come. We are going to be looking at all the allegations against Obi that they have been trying to hide. We know everything. It has started. but I will not be the one to finish it. We'll just be enjoying it small, small. I get it me now. The city boy is here, guys. The city boy is here. I spoke with some of the disobedient children. In fact, they begin to understand that their propaganda is not working. Their propaganda is no more working. They have been defeated big time. They don't know what to do. They are shamed. They shame them. Guys, if I came across a video of one of their brothers educating them, because this is what they were using to deceive so many people in their various places, in their churches, in their communities. They use it to deceive their brothers and sisters. But I came across a video of one of the bishops in Igbo land educating their brothers, because as it stands now, it is the Igbos that need a lot of political education in Nigeria. Are you getting me now? I'm telling you guys. Oh, they say Igbos are already unfollow the newspaper. These are a bunch of criminals. They will find out that nobody need them. Somebody said by tomorrow morning, Ruben Abati and Hosseini Rofai will find fault against Times Magazine. We are waiting for them. They think that is the one that disobedient children gave award to to Rofai for praising Obi a failure. This is beyond this is beyond giving award to Rofai for praising Obi as a failure. That is not what we're talking. Times Magazine. So let us see, all of them, they are a bunch of criminals anyway. So we are not expecting any good thing from them. Are you getting me now? So if they unfollow the newspaper, what else will they get? How many times did they buy the newspaper, or did they contribute to the newspaper? They think that, just like, if you look at the trend of the Igbos in what they have been doing, or let me don't say Igbos in this case, IPOP criminals, the IPOP terrorists, because they are the ones. If you look at all their antecedent history and all their reactions and their propaganda, you will see it's the same pattern. That was the same way they wrote to Netflix to stop sponsoring. Is it Tony Abrahams, one of that is it celebrity that supported the city boy? That is what they did when it was time for this guy. What's his name? The other guy. Hey, I've forgotten his name now. One of those actors that was that countered the Biafra criminals. They said, the Igbo said that they should go and they should take the awards. Is it the Afrima awards from him? Is it Brimo? We know what these people, they are doing the same thing. That is why you can see them. They are trying to shut down the page, because that is the only thing they think they can do. They have tried so many times to shut down this page, guys. I can guarantee you. That is what they have been doing. So anytime somebody exposes their criminality, the only thing they can do, because they don't have anything to offer, they are criminals. They can threaten you. They say they want to kill you. They want to poison you, or they want to break down your business, or they want to stop your business. That is the only thing they feel they can do. Nothing else. Or they will go and report to United Nations. So we know the criminalities of all these IPOP criminals. They are only terrorists. They have been terrorizing the country for a very long time. We have not been paying attention before, but now we are paying attention. Their criminality, this time around, it will be the end. Are you getting me now? All their propaganda failed. They tried to defend Obi and say, the British government have apologized to Obi. The Obi himself came out and said, that is a lie, yo. They have done all kinds of things. We know them. They are criminals. So, guys, don't expect anything from all these Biafra criminals. They are a bunch of criminals. Are you getting me now? Hey, if you know where they are, make sure that you are safe, because they are criminals. You understand me? What the Igbos through IPOP and Lying Party are doing today is not new. It's not new. It's not new at all. That's why Obi have not been able to condemn everything they have been doing. Did you see Obi condemn it? Obi did not condemn it. Obi cannot control his followers that are abusing Obi cannot do it. So what Obi is doing now is the same thing as Azikiwe, what Azikiwe did to Awolowo. It's the same news. Azikiwe himself campaigned vigorously against electing Awolowo. That was what happened. He campaigned against the strengthening of the regions. He said God had ordained the Igbos to rule over everyone. He engineered many false charges, including corruption, treason through his media outlet and his political party. That was what Azikiwe was doing. So this is not something new. So we understand we understand the history. We understand the behaviors of the Igbos. We understand the behavior of these Biafra criminals and IPOP today. The same way Azikiwe did it, using different media to blackmail Awolowo, is the same thing that Obi tried to do. Because in the case of Obi failed. Obi failed woefully, and now the issue is now upon his head. Azikiwe instigated the Yorubas that were predominantly members of the NCNC party to instigate lies and propaganda against Awolowo. Is it not the same thing that Obi is doing? It's the same thing now. Did you see Obi condemn it? Obi have been listening to everybody complaining about the disobedient children, abusing people, threatening people. Did you see Obi come to condemn it? Obi never condemned it. But Obi was quick to come and deny or to denounce or debunk that the British government did not apologize to him. Because that is something that is important. Before they begin to query you, in fact, there was a letter. Was it a letter or what do they call it? An order that was given for Obi to be detained. Before they detain you, my brother, there is something about it. They did not just see you in the airport and detain you. They must have, had the intelligence report for a very long time. So Obi ran a religious ethnicity kind of campaign in Nigeria. Today, everybody, the whole world can see, if not by the special grace of Almighty, the way the country is, all kinds of problems because of Obi. Obi have never said anything against it because Obi thought that he can instigate his disobedient brothers, Igbo brothers in IPOP, lying party, to instigate lies and propaganda against Asiwaju, His Excellency, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The same way Azikiwe did. Azikiwe instigated the Yorubas. Azikiwe used even the Yorubas in NCNC party. But one thing that Azikiwe forgot is that the NCNC party was not even formed by Awolowo. It was formed by one Abed Macaulay, something like, I don't even know the full name. One of my friends normally give me update about this. He said that this NCNC party was not even formed by Awolowo. It was formed by Abed Macaulay and all of that. So Azikiwe tried to use the Yorubas in the NCNC as at that time to instigate propaganda and lies against Awolowo. It is the same thing Obi is doing today. It's in the blood of every Igbo man. Forget it. If they don't want to tell you the truth, I will tell you the truth. Forget it. You understand me? Forget it. We want peace. We want freedom in this country. We cannot continue this way. We need permanent solution. And that is why we are saying that the city boys should return the government to the regional government the way it was working before, until Igbo man came and destroyed it. So we have the full details of this thing, guys. If I want to begin to tell you this thing, I know a lot of this news. I know all these things. Hello, your name and where you calling us from?
Useless man, idiot. Listen to me. When it comes to
Who are you? Who are you? Tell us your name first. Don't worry, you will talk. I'm not stopping you. Tell us your name and where are you calling us from? Tell us.
I'm Matthew, calling from Benin.
Matthew, calling from Benin. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to ask a question. When it comes to war between Igbo and Yoruba, can Yoruba fight war with Igbo?
Yes, Yoruba defeated Igbos now when they want to come and steal Ore. Have you forgotten?
You are a fool.
I just give you feedback. You asked me, I give you feedback. Was it not the Igbos that wanted to come and steal Ore through Biafra criminality? They were defeated. Yorubas defeated them. But this time around, the people, they will bury you guys very soon. Because when Akwa Ibom and River State and everybody, we will bury all of you. Try it. If you don't stay in your 5 states, you will see what will happen.
Don't worry. Those who laugh last time will laugh best. Don't worry. Wait till next month on the 29th.
Okay, you guys are, that is when you guys will gonna laugh.
Idiot. Means blood.
As they pain them, they sweet us. As they pain them, more, they sweet us. Oh, city boy, let's do it. Let's give it to them. Sebola, Jagaban, Sebola, Jagaban, Sebola, Jagaban. Sare aka yi bisa adalci, Bola Tinubu shi ya nasara. Amma dai zaben fidda gwani, Bola Tinubu shi ya nasara. Oh my God. Oh.
Hello?
Yeah?
Matthew, we know why they are all in Benin, my brother.
Mm.
And they are planning attack. They are not coming to Abuja. They want to attack Yoruba land. That is why they fooled Benin. Yeah, we know their plan and we are waiting for them. Ondo State is for you. Okay? Ondo State, they are waiting for you. We know they are already in Benin. We know now them call attack or what now. If you realize say now Igbo church they attack, not be Yoruba church. Now these people enter through Benin call attack or we know say now then be help people. We are waiting for it. It's not going to happen again. Matthew, maybe now you go first die. We are waiting for you, okay?
Thank you.
Matthew, you hear me, right?
Thank you.
We are waiting for you.
Thank
Now
you.
you go first die.
Thank you.
Idiot.
Leave them. Thank you very much. Hello?
Hello, Isima.
Yes, I salute you.
As it is sweet, as it pay them, he does sweet us. As it pay them, he does sweet. Jagaban, the time magazine man of the year. You think it's to be named one of the people influential person of the year? It's not easy. You must have gone through so many things. What Ashwadi went through, no man can go through it. No man can survive it.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
No ordinary man can survive what he went through. You don't have to be happy. You don't have to be rejoicing. You see, let the lying party, let them continue their lying. Let them continue. He was detained. Somebody, he cannot even come out and say he was detained. He cannot even say the reason. It was even a third party that was even saying that they say the British government even apologized. Can never apologize.
So you guys can confirm that what we have been saying. The only way these people can succeed is propaganda. That's it.
Before they arrest you, there's already an intel regarding you. There's an intel. It's an intel regarding you. So all these guys, they are a bunch of propaganda. They are good at it. It's good that people are knowing the antics now. Always lying. I look at the other guy saying, wait till May 29. What is going to happen May 29? When their pastors told them nothing will happen, no election will happen, then, my brother, I was expecting you to be at the ceremony they had for all the bloggers, but I'm thank God that they mentioned your name.
Yeah, I'm not in Nigeria now. I'm not in Nigeria.
Yes. MC Uluomo, they appreciated you. They really appreciated you. What you're doing even a great job with combine all they are doing. You are always online. You are one of those people that open my eyes too.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I want to open my eyes too. I must really appreciate. I must really commend you, Isima.
Thank you.
I'm telling you. I appreciate you. I must commend you for what you are doing. May God continue to strengthen you, Isima.
Amen.
We are together.
Thank you. Yes.
No shaking, right? No shaking.
Yes. We've defeated them. That's why they are crying. They think that I know. They think that is business as before.
You think that Yoruba can defeat Igbo when it comes to war?
Yeah, you see that question? You see the question he asked?
You gave him the right answer. Let them try again this time around. They will know that us, we're not only mouths. We have everything that we can use to fight. We have everything to fight and defeat them. Let them come this time around. Let them come.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello. Your name and where you calling us from, please. Go ahead. Hello.
Hello, Sima.
I salute you.
I salute you. Happy Thursday.
I salute you. Happy Thursday to you.
My brother, I feel happy today. Do you know what happened?
No?
My brother in Maryland
Yes.
called me today.
Uh-huh.
On our discussion, he apologized to me.
Okay.
And what's the issue? No, he has joined them. They are able to blindfold them about this OB issue.
Okay.
But thank God, truth is coming out.
Mm-hmm.
My brother said he never knew that OB is a criminal.
Okay.
That there's so many things attached to the deportation of Peter Obi for UK.
Yes.
But Obi doesn't want to tell us.
Yes.
But a lot of people have heard what really transpired. You see how these people are criminal. And these are the criminal the IPOB want to package with their propaganda.
Okay.
But we thank God that Nigeria was able to dodge bullets. And again, Isima,
Yes.
I'm very happy as your name is recognized among the bloggers that are able to promote the candidate of Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Yes.
I think we don't know what you have seen in the man. A lot of us believe in the man. But this IPOB criminal, they were robbing the man, calling different name. Now the man is working for you. The Obi who is a saint is get deported. And Obi now, for being on the record of Interpol, Obi can never become Nigerian president. They should go and write it down. No matter, even if he is not convicted of any crime as of now, being a deportee from European countries, European Union country, Obi can never be. Because there's so much to it. Obi Next company was closed in UK. They never tell us the reason why his company was closed. And Obi was denying it's a family business. It's a family there, but you are one of the directors in the next business, next company. Obi Pandora that kept his money outside Nigeria because he want to evade tax. Forgetting that it is another state that need that tax much for the development of the state. But he like to hide the money so that money will not be taxed. So that Nigerian and the state will not benefit for it. Obi is a wicked man. Obi is an evil man. Obi is a self-centered. And all this IPOB that is pushing, I think Farambaka have said it, that he's going to be defeated and he's going to be held in disgrace. And this is the disgrace Farambaka is talking about. Obi is ending his political career in disgrace. Because if nobody will ever, and all those people that are even canvassing for Obi, they are doing it seamlessly because some of them are, because of their ego, they don't want to retract their action. Like, you want to tell me that Abati or Rufai does not know all this atrocity will be committed? Abati and Rufai know that Obi does not have anything in his brain. Because the last time he was interviewed, see as Obi was ranting, the question they asked him, he was not able to give a logical answer to that question. But Rufai and Abati was able to maneuver and package in as if he's one of the best candidates. Somebody that is empty-ended. Well, we thank God that Nigerians dodge this kind of bullets. And most of the people that have been blindfolded, some of them have begun to see like my senior brother. He was able to, I said, brother, see what you have, all this kind of insult you are giving to me. Something you don't understand the details. You just jump on it and start packaging this man that we know that he doesn't have a good track record. He doesn't, even as of recent, I saw that one of the roads constructed by Peter Obi for 6.20 billion is being awarded by Soludo.
Yes.
And he's really awarded by Governor Soludo of recent because the road is unpassable. Now, as I'm telling you, we saw the video, we saw everything. And Obi is telling us that he performed in Anambra. Which performer? What is the performance? And those who say that we should wait for May 29, we are waiting now whether you want to do a coup or you want to do insurrection or you want to fight Yoruba. We are ready. And we promise you, you will not go home complete. It's a promise. You will never go home complete. And you can never see our back. We are going to see eye to eye. We know now because we know we are living with devil. We have no because of our labor in our way of life does not make us stupid. We are ready for all of them. Any IPOB that said we should wait for May 29, come out and let's see whether you are going to go to legal school if you are not going to be neutralized. Some of the IPOB criminal, the courts, I think you see how the Nigerian police and Nigerian army are dealing with them now. There's no any reprieve for them. They are going to be recycled. All of them is going to be recycled. If you, that guy that spoke, if you know the boy of Papa way, come out on May 29 and come and display your madness. You will end up in 6 feet. Thank you, Mr. Isima.
Thank you very much. They can only make noise.
Thank you.
They are propaganda people. They are criminals. We know them already. They're a bunch of criminals. That is why he's paining them now. You can see it.
Hello, you see, ma.
I salute you. Go ahead.
How you doing? Good evening.
I do well.
Yeah, so sorry for a long time. I've not been able to listen to your program because I've been busy.
You're welcome.
Now, my contribution is this, because this is the only program to be honest, this is the only program I listen to.
Yes.
So now, the crazy guy that called, that he said he's waiting for May 29.
May 29.
When is he going to?
Yeah.
He's in Benin. You see, these Igbo people, they are the most stupid and foolish people available. You stay in Benin. Is Benin an Igbo land? Benin is part of Yoruba. I don't think they think deep. Let them go and check the Oduduwa kingdom. You will see Oba of Benin there. You will see Olu of Warri there. I remember I was watching one of this guy in Warri, the prime, whatever he calls himself, prime minister of Warri. He said it all hard that they are never Biafra and they don't want to become any, and they don't want to join any Biafra. So whatever Simon Ekpa, whatever he calls himself, should remove Delta State from being Biafra. So now you people came to Lagos with nylon bags. You people have never eaten barbecue chicken in your life. The food we know Igbo people eat is yam and palm oil, or they eat garden egg, or they use 2 sacks of vegetable with 1 head of fish to cook soup. Now you people came to Lagos State. You eat steamed tomatoes, you eat barbecue chicken, you eat all kinds of things. You even bring all your children down to Lagos for free education, because many of them cannot afford school fees in their miserable 5 states that they have. Now they say they want to fight against. They think Yorubas, they think people are stupid. We are waiting for them. Let them come. Let them come, and they will be shocked, because already Igbo has offended all the whole tribe of Nigeria, not even Yoruba. All the whole tribe in Nigeria, Igbo people has already offended them. So they are just looking, they will be shocked that nobody will support them. They will lose again. And this time around, it's going to be in a full force. Because other tribes will be ready to, because already they don't even want to see them. Those ones they just kept quiet, they are watching. Now, the Lagosians, we Lagosians, so to speak, because I'm still going to send a mail to Sanwo-Olu himself, they should make a law concerning those Igbos that own a land here. Because anytime they should give them a time frame, they should come and sort out themselves. Because this rubbish talk that they say that Lagos is a no man's land, they should come and prove it. I was so happy that DSS arrested that one that looks like chimpanzee that calls himself that is going to bring IPOP to Lagos. You can imagine such a word. These people, they are so ungrateful. These people are so heartless. These people are so horrible. You see, please. In fact, I keep asking myself, why these people? My father calls them animals, and that thing is true. You try to correct them, they start insulting you. They don't have one single truth in their mouth. You can imagine that one calling you that 20. What is he going to do? They are just empty barrel, empty drums. They are, in fact, they are dead horses. I don't say more than that. So they should stay on their lane. They should leave Lagos. We even want them to go. They should leave. We can't tolerate them anymore. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. You know, why the reason why that brother called me is because that is what they are planning. You see, what they are doing is that they use that opportunity to collect fundraising from their brothers. That is what they do. I can give you evidence. The reason why that brother called me is what they have been telling them. They are criminal. They are Biafra criminals, brothers. That is what they tell them. They say, we are going to march. I don't know. Have you people listened to that video? Okay, let me play one of them so that you listen. That is what they are planning. They say they want to march on the 29th. They want to come out. They want to cause confusion. So let me play one of the videos that I have. The reason why that brother came out to say that. That is why I think we have already addressed that. how the federal government through the DSS, they're already taking proactive steps, about these IPOP criminals. Don't take it for granted. Don't take the criminals for, they are terrorists. You understand me? So when they call and talk what they are, is because that is what they have been planning in their secret. And because what we are doing is paining them, the brother cannot keep quiet. He say, let us see on May 29 that they are going to come out. Let me confirm this by just what they are planning. Listen to this.
Now, this is going to be a quick one.
Listen,
I want you to listen to Simon Ekpa and his government. I want you to listen to his conversation with his government. In case you don't speak Igbo language, get somebody who speaks Igbo to explain to you what Simon is discussing with this government. I want you to listen.
Listen now. Butuzo is one of the criminals in the southeast. Now listen, no.
Facilitate now with Holy Ghost. Going to collect one RPG and one GPMG with the chain.
Did you hear that? They say they should facilitate with other group of terrorists, Biafra terrorists, to go and collect, is it a chain, LPG, all the rubbish names that they are calling. That is what they are. Do you know the reason why he's saying that? Listen to him. Listen to him. Yes. Listen to their plans. This is their plans.
And the Holy Ghost is the contact of a shadow. And then between now and next week, out of every commander here to report to your camp for a renewal of vow and allegiance.
Did you hear that? They after they failed election, after the Igbos, the IPOP Biafra criminals, after they lost election, after Obi lost election, they say all of their members should come back to the camp again for the renewal of their oath, of their whatever. Are you getting it now? For the renewal of their allegiance to the Biafra criminals and terrorists. Do you understand what they are saying? I'm just making it. So the reason why that brother called into this program, because out of the heart, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. You see, the reason why these people are speaking the way they is because the federal government have not actually dealt with these criminals. They are a bunch of criminals. Don't take criminals for granted. They are terrorists. Immediately they made this video, they went and asked their brothers to donate money for them. And their brothers are donating money for them. Are you getting me now? I want you to listen to, he said, after they have lost election, they should come back and renew their vows to be terrorizing the country. Because that is the only thing IPOP is doing. Terrorizing the country. Terrorizing the country. They are criminals. That is why all of them, if you go anywhere you see them, they are abusing people. They are abusing, anywhere you see Igbo man in the name of IPOP or lying party, they are abusing people. Their job is to terrorize everybody. Check now, go and check. Even as in my comment section now, look at what they are saying. They are not saying anything good. They are not presenting any intelligent conversations or any superior argument. They are only threatening people. They want to kill people. They want to take the life of people. That's it. That's all they do. And that is what they are doing in the Southeast. The reflection of what they are doing in the Southeast is what they are trying to duplicate in the country. So the federal government must rise up and stop it. That is why we so much appreciate the proactive action of the federal government in Lagos to stop those criminals. Are you getting me? This is what is happening. So that brother that called in to say that, oh, let us see what will happen on May 29, that he who laugh last, laugh best. That is what they are using to give them the morale in their various groups to do. And I want you to listen to what they specifically mention it here. The reason why they are mobilizing their people. Listen. Pay attention to it.
From now to next week. From now to next week, yes. The whole pastors here will report to your camp.
Are you listening?
make sure you put logistics and make sure everybody but there without any problem. Okay. Okay. Do you have any complaint?
He's asking, do you have any complaint?
You want any complaint about this? Okay. And then also,
now listen to the part of what that brother said now. Now this is a confirmation of what he's saying. Now listen to what they're saying now.
We are preparing for demonstration.
He said, we are preparing for what? Demonstration. I believe that the federal government knows about this plot. Anyways, so listen.
We are preparing for demonstration. This demonstration now, we do demonstration. I never before with lion squad and all that, because this is the time to demonstrate. I will use the opportunity here, this political tension, come out of the street.
He said they want to use the political tension to come out on the street. Did you hear that? They want to come and demonstrate. So that brother that came out to speak, they are only speaking the minds of their brothers, what they are planning in their secret places. Anyways, those are the things that they are planning in their secret places. Okay? But you see, what they are planning in their secret places is something that can never work. Anyways, it has already been busted. Are you getting me now? So it's not new. And that is why I was trying to tell you that whatever thing that is going on now, whatever thing the disobedient children are doing in the name of lying party, Biafra IPOP terrorists, is the same thing that Owolo, what's his name? Azikiwe did to Awolowo. It's the same thing. Azikiwe instigated even the Yorubas. The same way Azikiwe and Ojukwu used the people from the South to fight for their Biafra criminality. Today, they use that as excuse. Today, just like what I did when I was supporting them. Tomorrow now, they will say, oh, didn't you see? Insima was a Akwa Ibom man. He supported the Biafra. That is the same thing they did. That is what is going on right now. Azikiwe did the same thing. Instigated both the Yorubas and everybody, members of the NCNC party, to instigate lies and propaganda against Awolowo. Go and check. From when during the campaign, even before the campaign, they used IPOP for about 8 years to run a propaganda to blackmail the government, Buhari government, APC, so that they can have a platform to continue their lies. They use IPOP to run a propaganda and instigate violence and lies against the city boy, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Are you getting me now? Now, it's the same thing that Obi is doing. Obi has never condemned it. So, it's the reality. Azikiwe was the brain behind the coup, popularly known as the Igbo coup, which is the Biafra coup or Biafra, whatever they are talking about today. You understand me? Then when the Igbos, they took over the military, as at that time, Ojukwu was there. They have army forces, as at that time, officers in the army. Are you getting me now? When they took over the military through Aguiyi-Ironsi, that was when they suspended the regional government. And just like we said before, it was the Igbos that introduced the One Nigeria concept. That is why today, when we talk about they should go to their region and develop their place. Otherwise, what is the reason behind all the Igbos traveling or running away from the southeast to every other region in the country? Ask yourself why. It was the idea of their forefathers, Azikiwe. That is what he told them. So, Aguiyi-Ironsi, because they took over the military, suspended the regional government because of this purpose. Because they want in fact, they started talking about One Nigeria nationalization, you understand me? So that they can steal the wealth of every other people, including the Yoruba people, as at that time. That is why Azikiwe was trying to come and steal, or trying to steal the Ore, as at that time, during their criminal war or whatever. I get me now. So that is what exactly that is going on right now. There is no difference. they are still running on that same propaganda and deceit. Are you getting me now? So, but they have just failed big time, guys. Are you getting me now? They are just failures, bunch of criminals. But what I want to say today, to add to this conversation today, because today is a day of celebration, you know, just as to confirm what the Times magazine have said, you know, Baba Tinubu is one of the most influential, the top 100 people, influential people all over the world. For me, I feel that the city boy is the last man standing, the number one man that have, you know, defeated the undefeated, that have passed through all odds or whatever plans and evil, and then became victorious. Are you getting me now? So it's worth the celebration. Are you getting me? So the reason why we are supporting, why we know, not just supporting the city boy, we are part of the city boy movement, and we are making sure that we debunk the lies and criminality of IPOB. It is very obvious. Everybody can see it. Don't take the threat of IPOB for granted because they are criminals. Don't take it for granted. We don't want criminals in our land. They must be dealt with. Are you getting me now? That is the purpose of this conversation. You see that? So the city boy has defeated all of them. Are you getting me now? City boy, let's do it. That is the city boy, guys. Are you getting me now? I need to take care of all these criminals on the page. But I want you to listen to one of their brothers. This is, his name is Father Uloma. Father Uloma was trying to correct them. You understand me? Father Uloma was trying, because that was the propaganda that they have been running by themselves. I want you to listen to one of their brothers, educating them. And the reason why they are educating them now is because they have seen that all their criminalities and propaganda against the city boy has failed. They have no choice than to begin to align. That is why some of their pastors now and bishops are beginning to educate them, to let them know that they are stupid. Are you getting me now? He's educating them, opening their eyes now, after they have failed with their propaganda, telling them that all these things you people are doing will not work. Are you getting me now? Because they are a bunch of criminals. I want you to just pay attention to this before I move. Pay attention.
Almost always blinded by appearance. Even this Muslim ticket that is giving everybody sleepless nights.
Muslim ticket is not giving everybody sleepless night. You see, this is the same thing we are trying to correct these Igbo people. When you hear them say Nigerians voted for Obi, which Nigerians? Nearly 9 million people voted for the city boy. His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Are you getting me now? But they will keep on talking rubbish, just like this bishop now. I respect you, Father Oloma. But what I'm saying is that you cannot say most Nigerians are complaining. Which Nigerian complain? It is only criminals that are complaining. Or only the Igbos that are complaining of Muslim. Because we already understand what the Muslim ticket stands for. Are you getting me? We already knew it. It is only the Igbos that have been complaining of Muslim. If they want to talk about it, they will talk all kinds of nonsense. But that is by the way. So I'm correcting Father Uloma here in this statement. What is the statement? I want you to pay attention. Pay attention to his statement. I don't agree to his statement. Because if you want to talk, don't say Nigerians. Igbos don't have the right to keep on generalizing things. Say that the Igbos in the southeast are worried about Muslim. Okay, ticket. Fine. That's what you can say. There's no problem about that. But for you to say Nigerians, I don't know. I have never felt anything bad about the Muslim ticket. No. Because I already knew the formula, what it was for. Are you getting me now? So listen to him.
Even this Muslim ticket that is giving everybody sleepless nights.
So it's not everybody. It's not everybody. That is what I'm correct. It's not everybody. Say the Igbos in the southeast is giving you people sleepless nights. Even it's not all the Igbos. But I just want, they should put everything into perspective. Not generalize, say everybody. Which everybody? Nearly 9 million people voted for the city boy. Which means that we are not worried. Are you getting me now? So listen.
Muslim ticket blind us from the bigger issues. There are bigger issues. Muslim ticket is a symptom. That's why I am not making noise about it, not because I support it, but because I know it is just a symptom. It is not it is the tip of the what? Iceberg. Nobody will fool because of Muslim tickets. I am not blinded by religion or by tribe. There are deeper issues than that. You cannot say you're against Muslim ticket and you are supporting PDP. Analyze it. Why did APC go for Muslim ticket in the first place? It's because PDP gave another Fulani northern Muslim their what? Presidential ticket. That's where the problem started. So you now have somebody who used to support APC and say Muslim ticket. Then you leave APC, you didn't go to Labour Party, you went to PDP. So when some of us are complaining of Muslim ticket, you come and join us. For what now? No, now. So for you, it is okay that presidency should go from one Fulani Muslim to another Fulani Muslim. Abi, is there a problem to you?
Now,
No.
Now. In this regard, this Father Oloma is correct here. The Igbos have never supported the Yorubas in anything politics before. If we argue with, they say, oh, what about Obasanjo? That they supported Obasanjo. But Obasanjo was not the choice of the Yorubas. I've forgotten the name of the man that the Yorubas supported when during that time of the election between Obasanjo and other people. Obasanjo have never been the choice of the Yorubas. So when you hear the Igbo say, because we tell them that you have always been against the Yorubas, we just listen to the narrative of Azikiwe. Remember, I told you that anything we say on this platform is not by mistake, because the stories are connected. That is why I was telling you about what Azikiwe did to Awolowo, right? Now, look at what is happening now. We all know what happened in this 25th February election. Originally, everybody agreed that it is time for power to shift to the south. But guess what? Obi went into alliance with what's his name? Atiku in PDP. And they plan, because they know that the person that is going to win election is His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is the truth. Forget it. This Obi and Atiku was a plan work. Now, instead of the Igbos or the Biafra criminals and IPOP terrorists to face Atiku for not following what is supposed to be the southern opportunity or presidency, Obi left it. Obi left the ticket for Atiku. The Biafra criminals and IPOP, they did not fight Atiku. They went and fight Baba Tinubu. Do you see what we are saying now? The Igbos have never supported the Yorubas for anything. Oh, yes. Is it Fasinki or Falaye? Olu Falaye? Yes. Olu Falaye as at that time. When Obasanjo was running for presidency, it was not the choice of the Igbos. Olu Falaye, right? Hopefully I got it right. Was the man that the Yoruba supported during that time. You get what I'm saying now? The Igbos have never supported the Yorubas. That is exactly what played out here in this election. They just concluded 25th February 2020 election. We know what actually happened. Are you getting me now? It could have been a very tough game if all the candidates were from the south. But Obi, went into alliance with Atiku to fight the city boy. That was what is their plan. Because originally, Obi wanted to, during the process, to collapse it for Atiku. But the thing went overboard. We started talking about it. We busted Obi that this is the plan of Obi to later, partner with Atiku to defeat the city boy. That was what they wanted to do. The same thing Azikiwe did. So Obi couldn't do that plan, execute that plan. Are you getting me now? They all plan against or fought against the city boy. Is exactly what we are talking about here. So this Father Oloma said that how can you, in the PDP, you are supporting another Fulani or Muslim as their excuse? Why didn't you fight Atiku? Because that is the truth. Because Atiku is not supposed to come out there. It was supposed to be Southern presidency. It was supposed to be a candidate from all candidates was supposed to be from the southern part of the country. I don't know if you understand it. The IPOP criminals and Biafra criminals, they did not fight the person that caused their problems. They started fighting the city boy. But they don't understand how everything works. So this is what this Father Ulama is telling us here. That they allow Muslim ticket to blind them. That is why today, they are begging for Senate presidency when they don't deserve it. Do you see the story now? Just like as we are trying to tell them what we are telling them today. Are you getting me now? As we are trying to educate them now, exposing their criminality now, they will not listen. They will continue. Until now, when they will start crying now, they will be looking for help. They will be begging. Because the time of begging is coming. It is getting very close. It is it's getting very close. Everybody now will be begging for Obi, for people to save Obi. Because what is going to happen to Obi, we have said it, is a national disgrace. Even Father Mbaka said it, that Obi will be disgraced. Even the chairman of the Labour Party said it, that Obi can never succeed except he come back to Abga. I don't want to go deep into that conversation yet. Are you getting me now? I don't want to go deep into that conversation. But when the right time comes, we will deal with it. Are you getting me now? We will deal with it. When the right time comes, we will deal with it. Are you getting me now? These guys are a bunch of criminals. I told you that they are thieves. They are a bunch of criminals. They want to come and steal Akwa Ibom in the name of Biafra. You don't know anything. When they wake up from their slumber, it will be too late. Are you getting me? When they wake up from their slumber, it will be too late. But that's by the way, guys. We don't expect the Igbos or the Biafra criminals to take advice. Because you have always been saying that you are more educated than any other person. So none of us is giving you advice. We want you to show how intelligent you are. Are you getting me now? But you have not been showing, instead of that, you are displaying stupidity.
Remember that PDP did their
Listen to the Father Ulama. Yes.
And we are finishing 8 years of Buhari's president. Buhari is a northern Muslim and a Fulani. And then PDP still gave their ticket to Atiku, another Fulani Muslim from the north. What do you want APC to do? What APC did, their Muslim ticket is not Islamized, as some people are saying. They are going to do Islamization. It's for votes. Or those of you who are from the southeast, who have been very faithful to PDP, and they did their primary, they have somebody like Peter that they did not give him the ticket. And you still are saying you want to give your support to that particular party. No. If you go deeper than the site, you will now see that the problem is not religion. The problem is not tribe. In Nigeria, all of us are blinded by tribe and religion. And politicians know this, and they keep playing that card. If you're here, you're a Christian, you think your problem is a Muslim, it means you don't have insight, you have sight.
Now, this is the problem that I have with this Father Ulama here. This is the problem. Mention the person that used religion to cause problem in the Obi. Why did this Father Ulama refuse to mention the people? That is where the problem is. There is no way you will solve problem in the country. This is not like a general inquiry or complaint. These people have already caused the problem. So if you want to bring solution or provide solution, you don't ignore the cause of the problem and speak generally. No, we know the people that caused the problem. It was Obi. It was Obi that come publicly to shout, say, church, take back your country. Christians, take back your country and all of that. So this Father Ulama is telling us that politicians always use religion to divide us. Who did it? Obi did it. That is what we are saying. It was Obi that did this. And then these people from the southeast complaining about Muslim ticket, just like we said before, all the leaders in the southeast, they are all Christians. Yet the southeast is nothing to write them about. Do you see the stupidity? So that is why we say when you claim that you are educated and wise, you end up displaying your stupidity. Just like what happened to Obi. Obi came to London to run away from the disgrace in Nigeria, but he was questioned, detained, and deported back to Nigeria. It's the same thing we are saying. The reason why some of these people do it, because they feel that they can run away. Just like Obi. Obi was deceiving everybody in the country, lying and saying them that, oh, he wears one watch for 17 years. He has only one shoe, this and that and that. Or is that necessary? So that he can run away. The same thing. This is what is going on here. So Father Uloma is telling us that, oh, the Muslim ticket was not to Islamize the country. But why didn't you preach it that time? This is medicine after death. We have already defeated you guys. So I don't know whether Father Uloma is trying to correct the mistake of all the Christians, especially in the southeast, or the Igbos. Because they were the one that run a propaganda. We have the videos and audios of them saying that it's Islamization agenda. It was Igbos. Igbos brought it out. It was Igbos that did it. So you coming to tell us now that Muslim ticket is not to Islamize the country. Is it not too late? Because even if Muslim ticket is to Islamize the country, you can't stop it. Are you getting me now? It's of no use. Because we already know what the city boy did, which is perfect. And that is why the city boy defeated the children of hate. Because that is a man that understands politics. It's about politics. It's about building bridges. It's about understanding the needs of the people and how to deliver results. The game of numbers. That is it. So for me, I just feel that this message of Father Uloma is late. But it was supposed to be the message to preach even before the election, or to advise his brothers to stop all the propaganda that they have been running for a very long time. Are you getting me now? Mm-hmm. You understand what we are saying now? Yeah. They are a bunch of criminals. I know what to do with them.
Who thinks that Christians are their problems, they have sight, no insight. There are countries ruled by Muslims, and they are doing extremely well. True of us. There are Muslim countries that even Christians here are praying and going for crusade to get visa to go there and live.
Okay.
And work. So now Muslim is no longer a problem. Muslim ticket is not a problem to you. You are in Nigeria, you are praying for God to grant you miracle to get visa to go to a Muslim country, a country ruled, governed by Islamic laws. There are countries, if you are a Muslim in Nigeria and you think that Christians should not rule you, there are countries in the world ruled by what? Christians, since their foundation. And they are doing what? Extremely well. And you have Muslims who are running from Muslim control countries, going to such countries to do what? To earn their living. And yet you don't have sense to think that this thing is not about religion. Or come even to Nigeria. Are there not states ruled by Christians? I know it's a tough issue. But if we don't approach tough issues with tough logic, we just be victims of sentiment. Are there not states in Nigeria ruled by Christians? How much better are they to the one ruled by Muslims, and vice versa? I'm asking those who make religion their problem. How much better are they? If you think you're a Muslim that you cannot vote another person who is not a Muslim or who is not from your region, ask yourself. Your region has been producing presidents, Abi, for how long? How better is your region than those that have not produced?
He could have told them. He could have told the Igbos. Finish. That message is for the Igbos. That message is for the Igbos. It's as simple as that. You understand me? That message was for the Igbos. Because the last time I checked, all the governors in the southeast are Christians. All the deputy governors, all the senators are Christians. Yet, if you go to the southeast, it's nothing to write them about. So Obi have successfully destroyed the destiny, the political destiny of the Igbos in Nigeria. It's as simple as that. Because they all supported Obi. So this is what I'm saying is that Father Oloma is trying to do damage control. They are all, but though Father Oloma has been, he's not one of the people that supported this. But in his when it was time for Father Oloma to choose candidate, he supported Obi. This Father Oloma supported Obi in his statement. Are you getting me now? Though he did not mention Obi or any other person, but he supported Obi. Are you getting me now? So for me, this is medicine after death. This is like, it's like Father Oloma have been listening to our conversation, because this is just a summary of what we have been saying. Are you getting me now? So they all failed big time, and the only thing they can do is to try to do damage control. Are you getting me now? But the damage control have failed. Big time failure. So guys, I'm going to open the line for you to make your contribution. I know I started late today, but I'm going to open the line. If you want to contribute, this is the time for you to contribute, guys. Are you getting me? If you want to contribute, this is the time to contribute. You know, we were looking at Chimamanda's letter the other day, and somebody brought to my attention the issue of copyright, plagiarism of Chimamanda. You know, somebody pointed out that even Chimamanda, the reason why Chimamanda is not even recognized or given any Nobel laureate, whatever award, is because most of our books, they say, was copyrighted or plagiarized. Or was, of course, that some of the book, what's the name? Half of a Yellow Sun is a plagiarized copy of another book. That is, somebody sent it to me and said, "Oh, my brother, are you aware of this?" I said, "Oh yeah, I've been hearing it, but I don't have evidence." And the brother sent me a video that was made 3 years ago. And that video said how Adichie, I think Chimamanda, stole my work. Half of a Yellow Sun is a plagiarized copy of Sadi. Is it Sadi? By Ane Kiwa Amu, right? He was the one that said it by himself. So you see, this thing that people will making noise every day is not taking you anywhere. You are only causing lots of problems. Are you getting me now? You are already causing a lot of problems. So we are just trying to make you see that you need to have this, you need to understand that Igbos are not the only tribe in the country. And now all the atrocities caused by the Igbos is now coming to the front line. People are beginning to ask questions. And that is what we are saying. And this has nothing to do with individual Igbo person or not. We are talking about the national crisis that is majorly caused by the Igbos through the various groups, IPOP groups, terrorist group, Biafra terrorist group, unknown government, all this lying party of today and all of that. That is what we are talking about. Do you want to move the country forward? Hello, your name and where you're calling from, please go ahead.
Hello, my name is Tunde calling from Kenya.
Yes, please go ahead. What's your contribution?
Yes, I'm so happy with all the good news we have been hearing about our president-elect, Jagaban, President Jagaban. I know for sure President Tinubu is going to do well. He's going to perform. I have known this for a very long time. And the more they are trying to bring him down, the more he's going higher. You know, I know for sure he doesn't even think about all this obedience, all this enemy. He's a warrior. And he will definitely conquer all of them. My own advice for President Tinubu is that when he gets to power, he should first of all, at least, you see this Nigeria, nobody knows Nigerians. Who are the Nigerians? You should first of all know who are the Nigerians. You know, by maybe, I don't know, maybe they will do censor or whatever to know who are the Nigerians. Where are they? What is your name? What is your address? Do you have ID card? he should provide ID card for all Nigerians. Put all Nigerians' fingerprints, their thumbprints, they should all be, in system with name, everything. They should just try to control that one first of all. It's very important because most Nigerians leaders, when they get to office, they will not even take it off. Know who are the Nigerians. We need to know them. First of all, who are the Nigerians? Who are you? Where are you from? What is your name? That's the first thing he should do. Then he should at least know that every Nigerian should be able to be getting something. At least to put food on every Nigerian's table. If it's just 5,000 naira monthly, Nigerians should be collecting. They should know that where our money, where is it going? At least we should be able to say, okay, we are benefiting from our country's money. That's another thing. Then try to fix police side, give them good salary, help them, let them be okay, so that they will stop collecting bribe. That one can help crime, all over Nigeria. So that's my advice. From there, things can start moving on. Electricity, those are the things. I know for sure he knows what to do. He knows the game. He doesn't need to wait for anyone or to listen to anyone advice, because those inexperienced leaders we have been having, they have to wait for people's advice. Minister will come and give me advice. He will only give you wrong advice. He will never give you correct advice. But Jagaban, he knows the best. He knows where to start. He knows where to end. He knows every corner, both internal and external. He knows everything. I'm so proud of him, and I'm very happy that God has given us a wonderful man to lead us, and by God's grace is going to lead Nigeria to a great level. So thank you.
Thanks. So my brother, you want the city boy to share money to everybody, eh?
Yes, so make Nigerians they smile. That's what they want. These Nigerian people, make them first count them, let us know Nigerians. Now, after that, you will be giving them small things. Let everyone open account, link their account to their detail, their names, address, everything. Let it be on the system. We should know all Nigerians. Not everybody just living like animal. Nobody knows. You don't have ID card. Police stop you. You cannot even present ID card to show that you're in Nigeria. They don't know you. By the time they put everybody's fingerprints, in the system, link it to their name, everything, the crime will reduce. And try to motivate them by giving them something. You want somebody to come, you want the person to come and register his name, nothing is coming out from there. What do you expect? But I thought you let them know that, okay, if you register your name now, you're with your bank, the federal government is going to be giving you so 5,000 naira every month. Everybody will say, let's start from there. Maybe from there now, if you talk to 50,000, then they talk to 20,000. Let them just benefit from their resources. Let them benefit from their money. They cannot just be living like animal, no?
My brother, I don't know where. I don't know where you came from. I kept quiet. You have been making a lot of noise. You say Nigerians are living like animal. Is that what you're saying?
I'm sorry. No. I'm not saying Nigerians.
My brother, that is what you said. Let me advise you. Listen to me. Are you listening?
Okay, I'm listening to you.
So just stay in your house and watch the city boy government, okay? That's all. Don't advise. Your advice is stupid. Listen to me. Your advice is stupid. So just stay in your house and watch the city boy perform. That's because I want to tell you that your advice is stupid. I just want to let you know. for the fact that you are saying that Nigerians are living like animals.
I bought a lot of stars from you. I bought a lot of stars.
So you think that when you buy stars on my page, you use it to talk rubbish?
No, I'm supporting you.
No, I don't need you to support me to talk rubbish. Here in this platform, we don't talk rubbish. When you talk rubbish, we correct you. No. You can never love Nigeria and you say that Nigeria living as animals. What are you talking about?
No. I didn't say that.
You said that. You said that many times.
Like animal. But I'm not saying Nigerians they are animals.
No, I want to correct you. That's why I'm correcting you, my brother. Okay, fine. Let me accept that.
You're my guy.
Let me accept that you have a good plan. Let me listen now, my brother. You are not Jagaban anything. You are Igbo man. Because the way you are behaving, I know it. The way you now listen. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care because when you respond to me, I know the people that you are. Are you getting me now? I know the people that you are. Listen to me. Listen, no, you are Igbo man. You are Igbo man, number one. Number two, when you call into this program, listen to what we are saying. Because many of you lack knowledge. Are you getting me? So learn. See, what I want you to do is you wait for the city boy. You are Igbo man. You see, he's a criminal. I catch him. Many times he called this program and talk rubbish. I just allow him. But today, I just wanted him to know that I know. How do I know Igbos? Whenever they call my program, if I want to make a comment, they don't allow me to talk. They always want to overshadow. We know them. You understand me? So I have worked with them for a very long time. I can catch you. I catch you big time. You understand me? So don't come call this program and talk rubbish. Say Nigeria living like animal. You are a thief. Criminals. Hello, your name and where are you calling from, please?
Yeah, this is Don, sir. How are you, brother?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I just want to contribute to what you guys have been talking about. And about the last caller that said Nigeria government have to be sharing 5,000 every month. Sharing 5,000 every month per one head multiplied by 200 million population, less than 200 million. That is 1 billion in a year. And that 1 billion, if we use it for afforestation, because all our trees have been cut off from the bush, if they use that one to employ all these boys that are doing yahoo up and down, robbing up and down, all these obi goats that don't have a job, if they share that money into 36 states and tell their governor to plant new fresh tree in the bush in the next 10, 20 years, we are going to profit a lot of money from that planting of new trees. So I don't understand what he was talking about, sharing money. Even the American UK government don't share money like that. So, well, for Jagaban, congratulations for another milestone. They'll be giving it the what is that? 100 the most influential people in the world.
Yes.
So Baba really deserve that. Understand? So it is his time, and I know that the man is going to perform, extremely perform, with the great team. For Obi, I pity that man. He just ruined the Igbo chance, the future chance for them. They're supposed to crucify the man for brainwashing them. Most of them are educated illiterate, though. So we don't argue with them whenever they are making noise on social media. So we are more wiser than them. Even if the average Igbo man, when they even expose, you don't even see it in their body. They will still behave like some little goats. Not every one of them though, but the real village one among them. So I'm disappointed. So for UK to detain him, UK police, they are not, immigration is not a Nigerian immigration. So I don't know what they were talking about. They said it's not real. That man, go and write it down. Interpol is still going to pick him up for the drug case he had about 2013. That one is there. The tax invasion in UK they are still going to pick him up at the end of the day. So that is why I couldn't say anything. He's found guilty. So, you know, it was detained. I know that Nigerian government intervened. So, because they are turning it to political issue. Like, oh, maybe APC set him up. No, they just rescue him now, but UK government are coming after him in the next 3 months or after the inauguration. So that is what I want to say, sir.
So, but why is Obi not coming out to tell his disobedient children what really happened to him? Why?
You know the consequence now. You know the consequence. He dare not say nothing. He's dealing with UK. He know what they are capable of doing. So if he says rubbish, they will come. You know, UK embassy is in Nigeria. The Interpol will come and pick him up. He's nobody. He's just a businessman and former governor. So he won't do stupid things. He knows himself, so he won't dare say nothing.
Okay.
Because it's like whatever he says, they will use it against him.
Okay. Wow.
So there are a lot of evidences against him. There are a lot. These people are not African immigration or police or FBI, SAS. These people, before they come for you, understand, they have substantial information in hand. Understand? They have it. If they want to deal with you, they can do their investigation for 20 years before they come after you. This one is just a tip of airbag, like, okay, Oga, we have been telling you for a long time. The Pandora issue is there. And that Pandora, I pity Obi. I don't think nothing happened to him. He's our brother. But he's a big goat. They put him in trouble a lot.
There's a rumor that Obi is trying to go on exile to claim a political asylum. What do you think?
Yeah, probably he may seek political asylum in Caribbean country where he had his investment. He knew what is going to happen at the end of the day. Just like Alizi Madueke that are now using a Dominican Republic passport. So, and I think that Obi had all his investment in maybe St. Kitts and Lucia or Antigua, one of those areas. So now I know that he will be fighting for the passport over there. When you have $250,000 to $500,000, you're eligible to have a passport on those small islands. So I know that he will move to that place now. He will run to that place, seek political asylum.
Oh, okay.
I pity him.
Okay, all right.
But he calls it for okay, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for your contribution. I appreciate you. Hello, your name and where you're calling us from, please. Go ahead.
Hello, Isima.
I salute you.
My name is Dr. Akintunde from Osun State, Nigeria.
Please go ahead. What's your contribution? You're welcome.
I want to first and foremost congratulate all of us for a job well done.
Yes.
This program is creating more enlightenment.
Yes.
Showing people more of the hidden agenda of these Igbo people. They say, if we go back to the history, Igbo has never been wishing well to any Nigerian. They have their own agenda. When Nigeria was to become
I think
that says they want to go. If you want to go, beautiful, go. You want to go, you are advancing to other people's states. You want to capture River State, you want to capture Bayelsa, you want to capture Lagos, you want to capture in 1967, when they started the war, they already captured Middle West and placed a governor there. Is that how they want to go? Is that the meaning of going? We all witnessed Bosnia and Herzegovina. Everybody remained in their own territory. Nobody moved to go and capture another man's territory. But Igbo wants to go and they want to capture other people's territory. Is that not stealing by trick? If you ask ask Igbo today to show the map of Biafra, they will include up to Kogi State as part of their Biafra. I cannot understand the mindset of these people. Tomorrow they will tell you Benue is part of Biafra. Cross River is part of Biafra. If they really understand what they are doing, they want to go. Define your 5 states and tell us how you want those 5 states to come out as a Biafra. Beside that, I've been engaging some of them and I asked them, you claim that you lost, your mandate was stolen. Beautiful. How was it stolen? Did not ask 18 states. Out of the 18 states, I can assure you, 15 states will never vote Obi. I was in Bauchi, I was in Gombe, I was in Sokoto. They don't even know what is Obi. If you tell them Obi, they will ask you, is that the name of a dog or a goat? And you are claiming you won. How do you win when you cannot win 15 other states? The Southwest here, you can only win Lagos. You cannot win other Southwest. The battle of the Southwest is between PDP and APC, and it has been like that till any other time. Every other party that comes out, even Amosu in Ogun State brought a party, APM. They could not make any impact. It's always between PDP and APC. How will a labor? I cannot understand their mindset. It's like blood has stained their brain. They don't understand what they are doing. They are full of propaganda. And they are criminals and thieves. In Osun State here where I am, you can move around Osun State, you will hardly hear labor. What is labor? You cannot hear labor from even educated people, you will not hear labor party from them. And you say you won. Where do you win? Because they won Lagos by propaganda. They thought they've won the Southwest. Ab initio, even in the past, Igbo has been going to the House of Rep from Lagos, representing Amu Ward and all this also the Solo and every federal constituency, because they are dominant in that place. So there is no more an history that Igbo has been going to a House of Rep because Lagosians open their eye and think it doesn't matter. But now I believe they will know it matters now. How will Igbo, 2 or 3 Igbo will be going to represent Lagos from Lagos, a Yoruba state? Can anybody be councillor, ordinary councillor, even CDA chairman in Enugu state? The same Igbo people were telling somebody, a governorship candidate in Enugu, that his forefather is from Eboyi, that they will not take it. The same Igbo. They will play the tribal bigotry, religious sentiment, and they will start telling people that they are the victim. The criminal always turn themselves to be the victim. In fact, they are the worst race I've ever seen in my world. They said they want to go. Who is stopping them to go? If you want to go in the system, why can't you break all the bridges that link the southeast and be an island? Already you are landlocked. You have no access to the sea. You have no access to any other country. And you are claiming you want to go. Who asked you not to go? All those their propaganda should stop. Nobody's asking Igbo not to go. If they want to go, let them go. And let them not encroach into anybody's land. If you want to go, go with your 5 states. And stop telling us, we want to go, you didn't allow us to go. Who is stopping them not to go? It is high time they should stop their stupid propaganda. Nobody in Nigeria is asking Igbo not to go. They should go. We don't need them. We don't need them for whatever reason. They should go and go back for life and leave Nigeria in peace. In fact, they are the one causing problem. If you are talking of drugs, they are the one. If you are talking of fake things, they are the one. They cut short of life of people.
with their useless activities, and yet they are making us as if they are the champion. Please, Igbo should stop threatening us. We don't need them. Enough is enough. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Those who are threatening May 29, let them come out. They will see fight. Anyone that protests now against May 29 is committing treason, and we will land them in jail. You cannot think because of freedom of expression, then you will come and gather yourself and start destroying. The one they did in NSAS, that the stupid Yoruba boys thought they were really joining them as NSAS, not knowing that they had the agenda of destroying Lagos. That they started burning buses, started destroying. They would say they should go and burn Tinubu Hotel. Is that NSAS? What concern Tinubu Hotel with NSAS? What concern TVC with NSAS? Are they part of those police formation? Are those buses they burn in Lagos part of NSAS? These people should stop their nonsense. And Yoruba, all those Yoruba boys that are against youth that are going along with them should have brain. Because when it happens, they are the one that will suffer it. They will say Nigeria will suffer. Who among them is feeding Yoruba? I'm a landlord in Lagos. I have more than 6 Igbos in my house. I didn't build the first time. I built 8 flats in Lagos. And I have 6 Igbos in my house. So who are they to be talking? Even in the estate where I am in Osun here, we did not allow Igbo to even have a plot of land. Because we know them, as soon as they call me, they will start creating problem. So please, they should stop harassing us. If they want to go, let them go peacefully. And not intimidating us or coercing us into saying we are not the one. We are the one not letting them go. Obi did not win anything. Obi lost election squarely. We did not vote Obi in Osun State. In my polling booth, Obi had 0 votes. In the 3 local governments in my town, Obi had less than 10 votes. Where did they see the mandate that was lost? 3 local governments in my town. Obi had less than 10 votes altogether. And they are claiming they stole their mandate. Who stole their mandate? Is it in Lagos State that is only Osun State? Nigeria or Southwest? If they manipulate themselves in Lagos, they cannot manipulate themselves in Osun, Oyo, Ogun, and Edo, Ekiti. Who knows them in Ekiti? Who knows labor in Ekiti? Who knows labor in Ondo? Who knows labor in Oyo? It's only Lagos they are making noise. They should continue their noise in Lagos. And stop that, and stop at that. If they come here, they will burn them to ashes. God bless you.
Sorry, sir, before you go. Sorry. I want to say 2 things. We remember Dora Akunyele. She was one of the most powerful Nigerians as at that time. In fact, she got a lot of award for fighting against fake drugs in Nigeria. Do you know that it was part of the problems because she was fighting against this drug business of the Igbos, of these criminals? Are you getting me now? Do you know that they took her life and they also took the life of her husband?
I know now. If you go to Onitsha, that's the headquarters of fake drugs, and Dora fought them to stand still. They killed Dora, they killed the husband. Or they say a non-government killed the husband. I have friends in the southeast. Last year we went for a burial at Ebenebe. My friend's senior brother died. Do you know that these cultists came and demanded that they will collect 1 million, and hence they will kill more people in the ceremony? I begin to ask myself, are this human being? Somebody died, we are mourning. We are doing a service of song, and you came to meet my friend who is a retired general. That if they do not give you money, you are going to kill more people. Can this happen in other states? I was shocked to see that these people are really animals. I was in Oji River for a burial. I have a lot of friends in the East. And what I saw, these people are non-entity. I asked one of my friends, I said, you say you are fighting Nigerian state, you are fighting Buhari, but you are killing your people. You kept on killing all the big men. When you see somebody with a big car, you think you should kill him or you take his money. Is that the way do you want to form Biafra? You turn yourself to criminals. When we were to leave Abuja, I and a general, we have to go by a public transport because the general was afraid of taking a good car from Abuja to Oka. He was telling me we have to go by ABC transport. I said, why? He said, now these boys, when they see any beautiful car, they will stop and kill the person. Is that a sensible race? Inconveniencing people, all their big men, none of them can talk. Look at the atrocity they committed in that election. I have friends in the Southeast. They did not allow anybody. If you say you want to vote any other party in the Southeast on that 25th of February, they will kill you. I have friends that call me that they did not allow any other person that if you, they were just shouting Oluomo, Oluomo. The atrocity they committed in the Southeast were more than 1 million times Oluomo. If you say you are going to vote another party, not even PDP, in the Southeast at that 25th of February, they burn your house, they will kill you. That was how serious they took their election for Obi, for their Labour Party. They rig the election, they did not use the beavers for accreditation, they were just voting and completing. I have a lot of friends in the Southeast and they gave me filler.
From what you are saying, sir, I know that you understand most of the history in the country. What you just said today reminded me of something, of what the Igbos in the army did to Tafawa Balewa. And this is exactly what they are doing today. We remember how the Igbos in the armies murdered Tafawa Balewa that was led by Major Emmanuel Ifejuna. That was the man that led the Igbos, the armies in the Igbo armies that killed Abubakar Tafawa Balewa. And there is this story I heard very well that they humiliated him and did all kinds of things to him, and they took his life. And that man made a prayer that Igbos will never rule Nigeria. Is that story correct? How the Igbos in the army humiliated Tafawa Balewa and they finally killed him? Because that is exactly what they are doing today.
Let me.
Yes.
I'm an insider in the military.
Okay. Yes.
I will give you the real detail of what happened and transpired.
Please go ahead. Yes.
First and foremost, Kaduna Segu coup was targeted at the Northerners. And what they did, because Aguiyi was their man, and that's the person they want to rule. You see, to start with, it was Azikiwe that created the problem. He went and formed a government with the North, believing that he wanted to be president. He did not know that in the constitution, presidency was just ceremonial. The prime minister was the key person. He gave them the prime ministerial slot, and he took the president. It was later they discovered that it was just a figurehead that they now start agitating. It was the agitation that rose about the coup. And they went to Sardana house. They asked the wife, where is Sardana? They brought the man out, tie him to a truck, and drag him with the truck until the man died. The man caused them that no Igbo man will ever become will lead this country ever. And immediately they did that. the Hausa officers had to retaliate and come and take over.
Yes.
And kill, to kill Abu Rosi that they planted there. Abu Rosi was in Oyo State in Western region, Ibadan, with Adekunle Fajuyi, the Yoruba Western region premier.
Yes.
When they got there, and they wanted to kill Abu Rosi, Adekunle Fajuyi said that you cannot kill my guest. And they said, if that's what you want, so be it. They killed both of them. But in all this coup, when they were killing all about, they never kill an Igbo man. Even those one arrested as mutineers during the Isegu that Abu Rosi arrested, the Igbo among them, he kept them away and released them later. So these people has been criminal minded. That is the reason why even in the army they don't allow them to rise too much. They monitor them. When Jerika was chief of army staff, it was by chance. And when he came, he started to manipulate. At a stage when he wanted to promote a brigadier general to general, and they saw that the major part of those brigadier general were from Igbo extraction. The other people insisted that there wasn't going to be promotion that year. I knew about 4 of my colleagues that were affected. Because they always position themselves to make sure that they take over. So these people, they be criminal from the onset. When you do business with them, they attempt to dupe you. They attempt to outsmart you. When you trust them, in my house, they hold me about 3.7 million. They has all of them to pack out and run and get away. It was when 2 of them were now asking me, I'll go and have 300,000, I'll go and have 500,000. Please don't let them throw my. I said, throw their load out. You had 300,000, you have 500,000, you did not pay my rent. And you are living in a free house, as if you could have built the house. You see, I know them in and out. My children's school in the southeast, Orifite. So I move along with them, and I know their character. They are the problem of this country. When Obasanjo was in power, how many Igbo became Senate president within 8 years? Let's ask ourselves. Within 8 years, how many Igbo? Because they will be making problem for themselves. If this one is there 3 months, it is then that we can go and remove him again. They are so selfish, self-centered. I know most of them in the military. The atrocity they commit, and how they don't allow them, they don't put them in strategic positions in the army. Now they are going to the defense headquarters that the army should come and take over. Which army will take over? Please, let them know that Nigeria belongs to us. And if they are not ready to go ahead with Nigeria, they should go peacefully and with their 5 states.
Is there anybody actually stopping the Igbos? Who is stopping the Igbos from going?
Nobody is stopping them. It is then when they ask them to go, they want to annex other people's land.
Yes, they are. Instead of them to go, they are coming to Akwa Ibom.
That is the problem. When before the independence, when this man from Okobo, Asiboro, when Asiboro said he wanted to have the
Niger Delta Republic.
Niger
Yes.
Delta nation, was it not Zik that said they should put him in prison for demanding for Niger Delta region? Is it not this Azikwe that said they should it's a felony, they should jail him? When Awolowo requested for the regional government, was it not this same Zik that said the British should jail him because he's asking for regional government? The SCNC that Zik wanted to use to become Premier of Southwest, was it not formed by Abat Macaulay? The same Abat Macaulay gave Zik secretary of the party. And when Abat Macaulay became sick, Zik took over and they want to use that as an opportunity to become Premier of a Western region. Before Akinjide and Co. now rose up and said, how will an Igbo man be Premier of a Western region? The eye has been on Yoruba land since all these years. They wanted to annex Yoruba. Before the war broke up, Awolowo and Merere went to the southeast to hold meeting with Ojukwu on a possibility of having dialogue instead of war. They had 2 days meeting. And in 2 days meeting, the request of Ojukwu was that it should just tell Gowon that all the Hausa soldiers should be relocated back to the north. And Awolowo said, how do we ask Hausa to relocate when we don't have Yoruba much soldiers? He said that is his own request. If they relocate, then there will not be war. Not knowing that he was just tricking Awolowo in order to come and annex Yoruba land. But eventually, Awolowo was smart. Awolowo said, okay, give us time, let's go and meet Gowon so that we can now discuss on how we can leverage on peace rather than war. And he said, he cannot come to Lagos. And Awolowo said, Gowon too cannot come to Enugu. Okay, they agreed to meet at Sasaba as their meeting point. Immediately, Awolowo left Ojukwu on his way to Lagos. Before he got to Lagos, Ojukwu had started war. Not even waiting for the response from Awolowo. And immediately he was advancing. He got Asaba. He got Midwest. And he put a governor in Midwest. Then advanced to towards Lagos. He got to Ore. Before Awolowo now said, these people are coming. You are fighting somebody and you are giving them food. Let's call the food chain. That was what ended the war. Now they are the one now making becoming the victim. When they are the real criminal, what were you looking for in Ore? Is Ore part of Biafra? Is Benin part of Biafra? Somebody that has committed crime to the extent of putting a governor in Benin should know that that person has an interior motive. My brother, these people, if they want to go, they should go peacefully. Otherwise, they will go with blood. Yoruba eye is now getting opened. We are educating our children. The useless Obasanjo that removed history from the curriculum of schools, that said that there shouldn't be history, is the one causing this problem. If our children are being taught history, because Igbo teach their own hatred history to their children daily. When Igbo give back to a child, they teach them hatred. But Yoruba teach them nothing. So the Igbo come and brainwash them. We know history. We know where we are coming from. In the Civil War, Nigeria soldier lost at least about a million personnel. Not only Igbo lost, both sides lost.
Yes.
Yes. I have somebody that is still alive, a retired major, that documented how many, it was just about 15,000 to the 1 million that Nigerian soldier lost. They should not come and be telling us that they're only victim. My brother, these people, enough is enough. Tinubu won this election squarely, because PDP had opportunity to win. In 2015, Tinubu saw that there's no how ACN can win. He marshaled people together, CPC, AMPP together, and they formed a caucus, APC. And broken the PDP as well, and part of PDP joined them, MPDP. That was how they were able to win PDP. But going to election in 2023, PDP, instead of adding more value, they scattered themselves and they said they want to win. If you put their votes together, it's between 40 to 15 million, which will have been a simple, fitry margin. But Kwakwaso carry home to Kano. Atiku, that's supposed not to even contest, because how will a northerner be 8 years and you give the secret to another northerner? I asked my people here the question. Even Osun State here, they voted for Atiku, and I asked them that question. Are you a stupid Yoruba man? How will a northerner spend 8 years and you want to give the ticket back to northerner? But the propaganda they use is that they are doing it because of Adeleke. If Tinubu win, he might remove Adeleke. And I asked them, when did Tinubu become the Chief Justice of Nigeria? But in the locals, you know, the politician will brainwash them with any story. And that's how PDP won Osun. But with very little margin, just about 10,000 margin. Labour that has nothing in Osun is claiming that he won election. Which election he won? I have the figure of all the Southwest Post. My friend is the chairman of PDP in Ekiti State. I have the figure. They all have the figure. Now, let them present the figure. They could not present the figure. They are talking about drug. They are talking about frivolities. Satima had a double nomination. Is that what you told Nigeria? You told Nigeria that you won. Bring up the figure that you used you use for winning as they stole. You could not produce the figure. Instead, you are now going into frivolities. Tinubu was not properly nominated. This one was. Is that the thing you told Nigeria? And the clueless among them are still following them.
Wow.
You see, we should wake up. These people are criminals. Obi that was arrested at UK, he has criminal record here.
Yes.
We just left him for peace to reign. Otherwise, we will have been held here, and they would now be protesting that it is APC that trained him.
Yes.
Do you think the British are fool? He has criminal record. They say impersonation. Who is impersonating him? That's the story they are telling us. But after the inauguration, you hear the proper story.
Yes.
Except he did not travel to UK again. They will pick him and he will explain himself.
So Obi actually
over there.
Obi actually spent his Easter in detention. Yes.
Yes, now I know. So all these people, they know what they are doing. Go to Alaba. Go to Ladipo. They perpetuate crime. If you go to buy something from Igbo man, if you are not smart, he will dupe you with will dupe you and give you fake thing. And yet they are making Lagos. What are they making Lagos? Computer village there. It was some Yoruba guys that started the computer village. They came and joined them and later took over from them. Because Yoruba doesn't, they are not forceful. They are accommodating. And they've been making noise. Please, enough is enough. Like I said, we have a lot of Nigeria retiree. And we are ready to mobilize ourselves. If they want war, we will give them war. If it is war, if they want to go peacefully, let them go to their region peacefully. But if they want war, anyone that we say 29th of May will not come to stay, will go with his blood. Let them plan with their RPG or whatever they have. All those things are minor. The DSS is already monitoring them. And we dislodge them. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate your contribution. Very, very educative, and we learned a lot today. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Wow, that was a wonderful conversation, guys. I believe only with this one we are good to go, guys. The message was deep, and the conversation really makes sense. I'm telling you. So that was a powerful conversation. Do you agree? Okay, the line is free now. You can call in and make your contribution, guys. You can call in and make your contribution. So Obi actually spent his Easter in UK detention, of course, and later that he was questioned and deported back to Nigeria, of course. That's it. That's the situation, and there's a lot of things involved, and then they are trying to cover up the truth. That's why Obi cannot come out to tell us his own side of the story, because he knows the implication of it. They are bringing people like Chimamanda to distract us. I get it, me now. They are all distractors, manipulators, and criminals. Bunch of criminals. Hello, your name and where you calling us from, please? Go ahead.
Good evening. This is KB calling from Canada.
Yes, go ahead, please. Yes.
I had the last caller. That was a very good conversation, but it did not land it very well. When the Biafra people was coming towards Lagos, they killed a lot of people in Benin. They killed a lot of people, a lot. When I say a lot, almost half of them they killed. They took over the central bank. That's why I will not change the notes. Then it was pound. They have to change it. That was what really ended the war. I just want to contribute so the man will know that this guy, they really did havoc when they come into Lagos. They killed a lot of people in Benin. They killed them. So that's what I want to say. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You know, sometimes when I hear them say Biafra, they don't get sense. What did they think the 5 state was? It was because of their the way the Igbos have been shouting Biafra. That's why they created the state for them, the 5 states, so that you can go. The people speaking Igbo can go easily. So they have made the job very, very easy. I get it now. So I don't know why when they say they want Biafra, they are going to Akwa Ibom. They are trying to steal Akwa Ibom, changing Akwa Ibom name to Akwa Ibom. Can you believe it? Out of 350 tribes, or more than 350 tribes, only the Igbos came out and said they want to steal Akwa Ibom through their IPOP terrorist group. Is that not confirmation of the criminality we have been talking about? You will see them in their map. They put Akwa Ibom. How does Akwa Ibom have anything to do with their Biafra or their criminals? It's something that marvels me. You will hear them, people like Chimamanda, coming out to defend something that is not defendable. Are you getting me now? And that is why I was trying to share the story of the man, the owner of the book, Sade, is it Sad, by Ane Giwa Amu, said that the book, this Half of a Yellow Sun, was a plagiarism book. Do you understand me? These guys, there's a lot of things that we have to dig into. The reason why they created the 5 states was for the Igbos, so that if they want to do whatever, they can develop the 5 states as the Southeast in the name of Biafra or criminals. But they are not still satisfied. They are roaming about everywhere, wanting to steal people's land, and they expect us to keep quiet. I don't know why this nonsense. So Chimamanda is just like what Obi did. You know, so many, for a long time, Obi allegations and crimes have been covered. But Obi came out to dig deep into a lot of criminality that today have been exposed. And Obi do not have anywhere to run to. We told you that Obi political career is dead. Obi will not even have any face anymore. It's the same way this Chimamanda issue is. Because if we want to dig deep, we will discover that most of the books that Chimamanda is writing is something that does not make sense in the first place. And listening to the story of this, I don't know if it's a full story, but I just wanted to pay attention. But the problem is this, their music.
I discovered that it was a rewrite of Sade, which was misattributed to an Igbo woman, Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie.
Do you see that? That is the story of the person telling us that this book, Half of a Yellow Sun, is a plagiarized book. You see that? Nami Tokam, ide yell. You see what we are going to... This thing will make us to dig deep into a lot of conversation. And that is why they try to bet. In fact, the reason why history was removed from school was because of the Igbos. Because there is no way you want to write history and educate people, you will not say the truth. So many rumors have it that it was Obi Okwesili in conjunction with the Obasanjo that removed the history studies from the Nigeria educational system. But we have also learned that Obi Okwesili also counter it and say no, that they have already removed history from the school before she became a minister of, was it minister of education or something? This is one of the reasons why they removed the book from history. It was because of the Igbos. It was the Igbos that removed the book out of history. If you don't know that, I can give you proof. I have proof. I have proof. It was the Igbos that removed the history from the educational system of Nigeria. When I say the Igbos, I'm talking about those people that were in military forces as at that time. Because from my investigation, it has shown that the history education was already removed. It was during the military period that they removed it. I get it, because it was the Igbos that time that was in charge of the military then. They overtook everything. Yes, that's why they thought that they can conquer everybody, dominate everybody. Azikiwe opened up himself to say that God has blessed the Igbos to dominate Nigeria and indeed Africa. This is something that, so when you see it begin to happen, it is something that they have been taught. It's in the DNA. I'm telling you, we cannot solve this problem if we don't return the government to regional system. Are you getting me now? So, but that is something that will dig deep as we move on. But I just wanted to understand many things. The reason why they brought Chimamanda, because they wanted to cover the story of Obi, but that failed. And now we are beginning to discover that even the books that Chimamanda wrote, one of them, Half of a Yellow Sun, was a plagiarized book. Do you get it now? Somebody say not during the Igbo.
Yellow Sun was similar to Sade.
You see? Oh my God. Hello, your name and where you calling us from, please. Go ahead.
My name is Comrade Adebola. I'm calling you from Maryland, Baltimore, in United States.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. My brother, there is one thing I just want to chip in, which a lot of Nigerians don't understand. I will send you the information after this. When an evil man tried to assassinate a governor, a president of a country, a South American country, in December 15th, 2022, an evil man. The image and the reputation of Nigerian at large has been tarnished by this evil boy everywhere in the world. If you have traveled across the globe, you will understand what I mean and you understand what I am saying. It's on the line. I will send it to you. And this is a president that I personally have a picture and a snap with him that was even like, oh, I have an appointment with him. I'm a Yoruba man. And at the end of the day, after some few months, an Igbo man make an attempt to assassinate the president. Where are we going? Though I feel so sorry for some Igbo who have a light heart, who want one Nigeria. There are some miscreants among them who say they won't be after they are cheated, being cheated. They want to go. If they want to go, they can go. They can. If it is time for them to go, then the world will recognize it. Then we all sit down on a round table and allow them to go and have their own country. But for now, what we have now, we should learn to manage and maintain our democracy. We are still young. The American government system, they've been running their democracy for years. I believe the democracy we are still going through now, we are still test running. With time, things will take a proper shape. That is what I believe. So my brother, when I'm done now, I will send you the information. I will send you my picture. That's not the picture I took with the president of the same country that an Igbo man wanted to assassinate last year.
So why did they want to assassinate the man? Can you explain if you have?
Even though you want to assassinate the president of the country, when you left your country, traveled to another man's country to survive, and you have an attempt to tarnish the entire name of the Nigerian at large.
So if you know that the Igbos wanted to, or Igbo man wanted to assassinate, why? Why don't you know that? The reason why?
I don't know. My brother, the case has been taken by Interpol. But my question just goes that the name Nigerian at large, you are in Nigeria. If you go to that country now, they will look at you as an Igbo man too. That is my concern. Nothing but that is just only my concern. If it is only in Nigeria that you have a bad name, bad image is better. But don't leave that country and travel out to the Europe, to Asia, to anywhere, to tarnish the name of the country that we are learning, we are trying to build up together as a family. That is my concern, my brother. I hope you get. That's what I'm saying. Go to the entire South American country. Go to Brazil. They spoil Brazil too. They spoil almost everywhere in the world. Go to South Africa. Go to Turkey. Go to Dubai. Are they the only one?
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. See, you don't know the reason why they did what they did, but thank you very much. I appreciate you. Hello, your name and where you calling us from, please?
Hello, Sima.
Yes.
Good night to you from here.
I salute you.
I'm so grateful to God that I'm able to get through just after the last caller. I want to thank you for all that you have been doing.
You're welcome.
And I want to say that this program is not a propaganda program.
Yes.
It is a program where the truth is being spoken, nothing but the truth. I live in the country where that situation happened with the Igbo man that was reported who wanted to kill the president of the country, the South American country. That place is my current residence right now as I'm speaking to you. You can see it from my number.
Yes.
That was not the situation.
Okay.
So when people call to report things, they should make sure they find out properly and don't come and bring propaganda on our program here. This program is for the truth and nothing but the truth, not propaganda. The Igbo guy had an issue with one of the security, the presidential guard. So because the country is such a free country where you could walk into the president's office, you could walk into the state house, he went there and challenged the officer that he had an issue with. So the political situation in the country here now kind of frame it to look like, these Africans, these Nigerians, they want to assassinate the president. That is not the case. The Igbos have their ways, but that report that the last caller made is not true. I am living in the country. This is where I live. I'm a Nigerian, I'm a Yoruba man, and I can't hear something like that and let it stand. This program is a platform for the truth and nothing but the truth. That is what I have to say.
So sorry before you go.
Yes.
So this Igbo man had issue with a security guard of the president. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. That is the situation. He had a problem with one of the presidential guard. So he went there asking that, I want to see the president because I want to report this security officer. So in the effort to prevent him from going in, the scuffle ensued and he was apprehended. Thank God he was not even killed. You see, to show you that this country is very liberal and they are very easy, because you can't try that in other countries where you have a knife in your pocket and you want to go and report somebody and then you start fighting the guard. Yes, Igbos, they have their ways. They've created names for themselves, even in this country, here where we are right now. When you say you are a Nigerian, they ask you, what part of Nigeria are you from? Are you an Igbo man? If you say you are an Igbo man, they just say, bye-bye, sorry, we don't want to have anything to do with you. So I just wanted to correct that part. The person might have read a different report, but that's not what happened.
Okay.
It's not that he went there to say he wanted to kill the president, because in this day and age, you don't go to say you want to kill the president with a knife. I mean, just like that, where you have guards with guns and all kinds of arms. So that was not what happened.
Okay, no problem. I understand what you are saying, but from me that is listening to you, I actually understand the scenario. For example, you go to where the security are, and that is where the president is, and you are saying you want to go and speak to the president, right? And then the security say no, or why, and then you are trying to force yourself into the president's office and you are with weapon. So the story that came out is that, this Nigerian man wants to come and attack our president. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
That was how they spin it, but that was not the case went to the court, but that was how it was spawned in the public, but that's not what actually happened. The Igbo guy, out of the arrogance and come into people's place and you want to think that you could walk into anywhere and do anyhow, was what led him to walk up to the security guard and say he wanted to see the president to report that security guard. And when they prevented him now, scuffle ensued that he almost got killed. You understand? So that's what happened.
Yeah, I get your point. But what we are saying is that I knew, because the way this my program, you see the way you are listening to me. If it was an Igbo man, they wouldn't listen. It's the same thing we are saying. So that is what happened. That is what happened there. For example, you go to report an incident and they ask you, say, don't come in. Don't. You do your gra-gra. Yes, you do your gra-gra and you force yourself and you are with a knife. What do you expect the Oyibos to say? They will tell you that you came to kill our president. But the point we are making now is that just like that person called into this program and explain and say, this is what I hear. That is millions of people in that country think the same way like that, the person that called into this program. And that is what we are talking about. Spoiling the image of the country, and the federal government is not doing anything to stop it. That is what we are saying. Because all of us have been punished for the things that we did not contribute, we don't even know anything about. I don't know if you understand what that person is saying.
My brother, I do understand. I do understand. I was just trying to bring about a context.
Yeah. We understand your context as well. Yes.
Even me, here, I suffered some of the atrocities that the Igbo guys have committed in this country. So we know, and thank God for this, your platform, which is raising awareness. The federal government, when Asiwaju becomes the president, have to do something consciously about it to correct all of these anomalies that these people have created. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And thank you so much. And one more thing before I go. You see their Biafra call that they are calling for. They already have their Biafra. When they say we want Biafra, what they are saying invariably is that we want Akwa Ibom, we want Calabar, we want Rivers, we want Edo, we want Lagos, we want Bayelsa. That is what they are saying, they are crying for, not Biafra. When they say we want Biafra, they want all the Niger Delta region because they already have their 5 Igbo states. So let them go to their states and develop it. Turn it into a Dubai and let every other person, every other tribe envy them. That's all. So thank you so much, Nsima. And I want to appreciate every other persons who have been reasonable, who have been following, who have been contributing, who have been understanding, who have been very, 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 very patriotic about Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your contribution. We really appreciate you. Thank you very much. You see, in summary, what we are all trying to say is that we want our country to be the best. We don't want people to come and commit one crime and they use it to punish everybody. We love all of us. We love ourselves because we are all different, yet we are in Nigeria. Are you getting me now? So everybody must respect everybody's culture and, develop your own space. This is very, very important. And this goes back to the story of what we are trying to say. Are you getting me now? That he said that Azikiwe said in 1945 that from all indication, the God of us, Igbos, has destined us to rule the whole of Africa. That was Azikiwe, Nnamdi Azikiwe. But guess what? One of his Igbo brothers also condemned that statement. Because I need to say this so that everything will make sense. He said, Oscar Onyema. Of course, we know Oscar Onyema, the father of the owner of Peace Airline. How many of you know Peace Airline? Oscar Onyema, the father of the owner of the Peace Airline, in 1949, condemned that statement of Azikiwe. That is what they are trying to do today. And that is why Nigeria was positioned into different places, in different zones. The Igbos, they have their 5 states. Are you getting me now? But they don't get it because they are not intelligent. If they are intelligent, they won't be doing what they are doing because everything have been busted already. If you want your 5 states, if you want to call it Biafra, you are free. Develop it, call it Biafra, at least develop it, make it to be good. But not for you to come and be stealing Akwa Ibom, stealing Rivers State. Now you want to steal Lagos. Then Oscar Onyema condemned the statement of Azikiwe that they are born to dominate everybody. He said, it is getting clearer each day that Igbo domination of Nigeria is just a question of time. Did he condemn it or support it? I want you to think. Did he condemn it? All of them think the same. Oscar Onyema confirmed the same story of Azikiwe in 1949, so that you will know when this thing started. It's not today. They say it is clearer each day that Igbo domination of Nigeria is just a question of time. I don't know if you understand me. So what I'm saying to you today is for you to understand what is going on. And that is why the different zones were created. You listen to, what's his name? What's his name now? Gowon, General Gowon. The statement that General Gowon made. Wait, I think I can have that. Let me look for that story. Then I'll give it to you. Let me give the statement of General Gowon concerning this issue. Do you see it? That it has always been the quest of Igbo man to dominate the country. And when you see all these people shouting that they want to take Akwa Ibom is Biafra, it is what they have always been taught. So it's not something new. But just that they cannot see that mission has failed. Are you getting me now? That mission has failed. Let us listen to Gowon describing the domination or the quest of the Igbos to dominate everybody through Ojukwu, Azikiwe, and Agwironsi. Please listen to this.
Why do you think Ojukwu left Biafra? Was it because he was a cat?
You see, the problem about this is because of their music. I'm not going to be able to play this because of the music, guys. I'm going to remove the music, that is the copyright, before I play it. But Gowon actually explained everything that happened. We have the video here. Is what you see, let me tell you, the Igbos will never stop the quest to dominate everybody. That is the truth. The only thing that can bring peace and unity in that country is to return us to how it was. And I believe that the city boy knows this. In the first tenure of the city boy, I believe that Baba Tinubu will not, he knows better. This is what needs to fix that country. Very, very clear. And that's it. Are you getting me now? So, yeah, that is what actually happened, guys. Okay, you know, I was trying to make them see something. I was trying to read Oscar Onyema's story. He did not condemn it. I just read it so that you understand. I wanted to ask you, is there any Igbo man that have come out to debunk the lies of what is going on now? It's the same thing that happened in 1945, 1990. There is no difference. What is happening now is not different from what has happened in the past. There is no difference. I don't know if you get me. So I tried to twist the story to say, look at what Azikiwe said. That it is God that destined them to rule Nigeria and indeed Africa. I said, Oscar Onyema, did he condemn it? Oh, Oscar actually condemned it. Then I read the story for you. I read the statement of what Oscar Onyema said. It turned out that he supported their brothers. So, which of the Igbo man actually loved the country or want peace in the country or want to be part of the country? They might pretend now because they can see that there's no way out. But it's in the blood. I don't know if you understand me. It's in the blood. That is why things were working before. They collapse it so that they want to be the one to dominate everybody. So the only way to bring that solution is to return it back to the way the colonial master has left us. Because they studied us. They know that yes, we are different people. We have our cultures. But we can be one country. Just like the UK is. They speak different languages, nations, but they under United Kingdom. I don't know if you understand me. That is the way it's supposed to be. But they wanted to dominate us because of conflict of interest. That is what it means. You cannot, Igbo man cannot be, look at what, was it, yes, Agwironsi, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Ojukwu, what they did. During that time, during that coup, when the military invaded every region, they killed every other people in every region. They killed everybody, killed all the lecturers in the West, everywhere, and put Igbos there. This is story. This is the history. There is nothing hidden here. Nobody should say, oh, Nsima is saying, I'm saying the truth. And I told you that it was the Igbos that removed history from Nigeria. Let's go and do the research. Let's go and do the research. You'll find out that it was the Igbos that removed history from Nigeria. Are you getting me? So guys, we still have a few minutes if you want to call in and make your contribution before we end this broadcast. The message, what I want you to understand in this, because there is no way you can solve any problem if you don't understand the root cause of the problem. If you say you want to give Igbo Senate president so that the country will be united, my brother, you are deceiving yourself. The Igbos have never appreciated anything that have to do with the country. Look at the Buhari has done, after how many promises of different presidents and all of that, the second Niger bridge. Did you see the Igbos happy or congratulate the Buhari for developing or for completing their second Niger bridge and even other projects in the south? They have not. They are not satisfied. So when you hear them say, and that is why you see that Igbos are always the one making demands. In fact, I can read a story, I can read something for you. The demands of the Igbos. It's not today. From 1949 to 1960, do you know what the Igbos want? They want a unitary system of government. From 1960 to 1964, they say we love the North. 1966, we want unification degree. 1966 to 1967, we want confederation on Obore Accord. You know what happened during that time? That busted the coup and everything, which is 1967 to 1970, we want Biafra. These are the demands of the Igbos. They don't really know what they want. 1977 to 1983, we want Nigeria. After 1966, 1970, we want Biafra. They came back again and said, from 1977 to 1983, we want Nigeria. Do you know what? Go back and check. You will see the people that became the head of state in those days. It was Igbos. Whenever the Igbos became the head of state or president or minister or the leader, they stopped. Just like what happened during Jonathan. June 12, when Abiola won election, which was one of the most credible election, the free and fair election, June 12. Do you know what the Igbos did? They said we want military. That was when Obi and Ojukwu Abacha, they enjoyed, they were like boys. They were Abacha boys. Go and confirm from Obi. Obi said it in his video. I can play it for you so that you will learn. Anything that want to bring peace, they never supported it. I said Obi was one of the boys of Abacha then, including Ojukwu and all of them. When there was free and fair election, when there was democracy, they never wanted it. The Igbo supported military. They said we want military. I'm telling you everything. This is June 12. From 1993 to 1998, they changed. They said we want Abacha. That was the Igbos. I even said it here. Then 1998 to 2012, they say we want Nigeria again. They don't know what they want. They are just looking for opportunity for them to dominate. So any moment they will have to dominate, they will change it to their favor. If they can't dominate, they come back and say, look at what we want. They counter it. 2012, 2016, we want more states and Lagos. Listen, we want more states. Today, you hear them say they need extra 6 states to be created when they are not producing anything, when they are not adding value to the country. So, why I'm saying this is because if the federal government want this problem to stop, this is the time. And the only person that have the political will to set the pace to correct this problem in the country is Baba Tinubu, because everybody expected Obasanjo to do it. By the way, Obasanjo was not prepared to be president. He was only opportunist, like Obi. That is why you see opportunists supporting opportunists. Obasanjo trying to support Obi as opportunists. It's the same. That is what happened. Because everybody expected Obasanjo to fix the issue of the country by returning the government to how it used to be. Obasanjo failed. Obasanjo failed and wanted a third term. Guess what? So that is why I'm saying anybody that will move that country forward, the first thing to do is to return the country to how it was, regional system, create a system of online voting, put things in place, and that's it. You have fixed the country. History will never be forgotten. History will never forget you. Are you getting me now? So now, from 19, I'm giving you the demands of the Igbos. Different administration, political regime, it always changes. They don't know what they want. It's unfortunate that this same menace or disease have been passed to this generation. Do you know what? Because they removed the history from the educational system. It was the Igbos that removed it. If you don't know. Then from 2012 to 2016, we want more state and Lagos. Today, they say they wanted more state. Which some of them were granted then, because as at that time, it was only Anambra. Is it Anambra and Enugu or there? I can't remember. You see, so 2016 to 2022, they came back again and said, we hate the North. They are Janjaweed. We want Biafra. That was when all these, of course, IPOP criminality started. From Raf Wasrike, from Masop to IPOP today. I don't know if you understand me. Then 2022 to 2023 that we are today, they are not telling us we love the North. Obidati LOP. We remember what they said. They say instead of a Yoruba man or Asiwaju to become the president, let it go back to let Atiku win it. They said it openly. Then in 2023, they are now telling us we want Nigeria, we want military, we want Lagos. Remember what they said? They started saying they need interim government. Remember what they said? Now that we have gotten a president-elect, they say, oh, we don't want president-elect. They started putting out propaganda, lies and everywhere. They say, oh, Baba Tinubu is a drug baron. We cannot allow drug baron. They do all kinds of things. They now tell us back that they want the unitary system, the interim government, military government again. Do you see it? So it's no story. Why I'm just trying to say this is because there is no way you can satisfy the Igbos. It has always been like that historically. And as an engineer, I base my conversation on data, historical data and present situation. And we can see it. So we want to fix the country. Let the system be returned to how it used to be. Then in 2023, the greatest thing that has happened in 2023 is the Igbos with their further notice of propaganda everywhere continues. Through IPOP and lying party today. Are you getting me now? So this is not something that is new. What we are trying to share, this is not something that is new. It is something that has been existing. But we have never had a leader or a president that is determined to put an end to this. Are you getting me now? We have listened to the city boy. We know him. We know he has the ideas. He has the experience. He has the political will and the team of people to deliver prosperity and success to the country. And I believe that the city boy knows what to do. We can't tell him what to do, but we can only share our ideas and what we think is the best. The best is for us to go back to how we used to be. Regional system, everybody control their resources. There will be no conflict of interest. It will promote competition. It will bring that patriotism, and then we can move the country forward. Every country that have made it develop in the world today, make sure they respect every ethnic lines or tribal lines. Nations are created with tribal lines and ethnicity. You cannot mix up everything and expect there to be peace. For example, today, my friend always say that in the United Kingdom today, any moment they destroy the system that they are operating now and mix everybody together, this United Nation that you are praising today will be nowhere to be found. Because right now, the Irish people do their stuff. They speak their language. They have their money. They have everything. But yet, they are still under United Kingdom. In fact, when they want to play in various match and football, they can represent themselves. You hear the Irish people, they represent themselves. You hear England. You even still hear United Kingdom. You see, they are represented as a nation. You see, things work out. That is the way to move the country forward. There is nothing else. For me, if I was to be the president of the country, the first thing I would do, first day in office, is to return the government to regional system. Simple. As simple as that. That is what I can do. First thing I would do, that is what I would do. That is what I would do. First thing. Anybody that will want to rule the country and make that mistake and say you want to continue, just like Obasanjo, learn from Obasanjo. Obasanjo failed woefully. If any moment greediness enter you and say, oh, let me rule first, just like what happened to Jonathan. Because everybody was advising Jonathan, why can't you follow the conference? What was the name of that conference? To follow the recommendation of the conference and return the government. He said he wanted to finish first term and during the second term, but he did not win. Anybody that will make mistake, I'm just telling you, I will not say I'm a prophet, but listen to me. Anybody that will make mistake, the situation that it is today, if you make mistake, I pray nobody make mistake. This is what we need. We want prosperity in that country. You understand me? We want prosperity in this country, and we don't want anybody to deceive us again. Gone are the days when the Igbos used to abuse my people in Akwa Ibom, but you cannot anymore. I'm telling you, the Igbos dominated everywhere in Akwa Ibom, abused our sisters, abused our women they gave us names, abused us, and tried to dominate our people. I'm telling you, that is the truth. That is the truth. Today you will hear them make noise, but all of them are coming to Akwa Ibom to live and do businesses. We give them land and oil shops in Akwa Ibom. They don't know that we understand what is going on. Any day the Igbos will rise up and talk rubbish in Akwa Ibom, we will make them understand that we are the one that accommodated you. You have not accommodated any other tribe in any other place, in your space. So I don't know if you understand it, but so what we are saying now is that we want peace, we want development in the country, and the only way to do it is to understand the root cause of the problems. That is, as an engineer, that is how we solve problems. We understand the root cause of the problems, and what are the different ways that have been tried in historically, to solve the problem that did not work. Many times they have given the Igbo Senate president or this and that because of what they have done before, how they got power during the military, they abuse it. So it's difficult for people to trust them and say, okay, fine. Oh, let us do this and that. It has never settled the country. They have never used it to develop the Southeast or anything. Are you getting me? So the best way is for us to promote that competition, patriotism, and take away the conflict of interest through a regional system. That is what I think is the best way, guys. That is what I think. We cannot keep on beating around the bush, trying to force everybody. No. That is not the way forward. The way forward is for us to understand who we are and make things work in that country. So that is what I want to say, guys. The City Boy is coming. Is a very good news for us. Times Magazine. We know that many things are coming. Of course, what is actually holding us is the inauguration, May 29. We are just waiting for May 29. Something that you will hear more. There are so many things that is just waiting after that inauguration, guys. The things that you will hear, you'll be shocked for your life. But just what I want you to know, that what has happened today in the history of Nigeria is a superior revolution. So many people think that there is a superior revolution that have taken place. And just like I said the other day, so many people are waiting for Jesus Christ to come. I don't know when he's coming, but some people say he has already come. But as we speak now, a superior revolution have already taken place in Nigeria. And the leader of that revolution is the City Boy, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because there is renewed hope. Renewed hope is here. Prosperity is here. And we are about to form something that is going to be the history. Something that the whole world will be shocked to talk about. And that is Nigeria. And that is why, if you even notice, there is something I wanted to point out to you. I've just missed it. Are you aware that Unilever, they are about to change their name? Is it Unilever or First Bank? Is it First Bank that is about to change their name, or is it Unilever or First Bank? There is something that is happening that you cannot understand. If you miss it, if you fail to be part of it, you will be all over in your life complaining for 8 years, 12 years, 20 years to come. Your life will just end like that. Something has happened. And it's the superior revolution. And the City Boy is the one in charge. The last man standing as we speak. Are you getting me now? Hello, your name and where are you calling us from, please?
Hello, Zima, how are you?
I salute you.
Yeah, I love your energy. I love the way you are doing your things. You are a very, very intelligent guy. You know, I've been watching you since. I just want to relax first and see how far you have gone. So just let me contribute. See, Zima.
Yes.
There is this problem. There is this proverb that I used to say in the Yoruba that once you look at the truth and just see it as nothing, then the repercussion is coming behind you. That is the problem. before the Igbos. Honestly, the Igbos generally is not, I think it's in their genetic. They don't like the truth. They hate truth. And whoever hates truth in this world, I'm telling you, will ever be miserable. They hate truth. They don't like the truth. They don't want to hear it. That's why they are bewitched with evil. All what is happening to them is a spiritual problem. It's not ordinary. I'm telling you this as a spiritual person. We have few among them that are good. But immediately they are in their congregation. They are together. I'm telling you, even those few ones, they are emasculate with the evil snare. So their problem is not ordinary. They are always agitating. They are always delusional. They are always agitating for what can never happen. It's like somebody dreaming or trying to say he wants to become a god. Go and look at all their demands as you have read it out recently. Go and look all those demands. They are visionless. They can never be achieved. Are you saying the other tribe will fold their hand and their leg or give it to them to tie it up and dominate them? It's not possible. And they still have that thing in their genetic. Let me tell you a little story about these people. During the slave trade, that's why it is only in the Igbo land they have a direct rule. Indirect rule is what the British use, especially within the West African coast. Only the Igbo, because they realize them that they are dogmatic when it comes to superior power. They don't reason. They love people who oppress them, and they love to oppress others. Let me tell you today, there is this South American coast where they are. I think is in the Haiti. See, all these Caucasian, when they were doing their slave stuff, they most time, they know all the tribes. They have their statistics. So most time, those who are dumped somewhere, they always have their numbers. Those with larger numbers in tribes. This Haiti you are looking today, go and ask those who know history. 90% or let's say 80% of the blacks that are dumped in Haiti today are Igbos. Go and see what is happening in Haiti. Despite the fact that they have forgot their language, they have the other tribes, especially Yoruba, even they are little because let me tell you, most of the diaspora blacks, 7 out of 10, anywhere you find them, is either in Europe, in America, or in South America. 7 out of them are from Nigeria. 7 out of 10 are from Nigeria, because that's why they give Nigeria the most populous. They know that we Yoruba are many, followed by the Igbos and followed by the Hausa Fulanis, and and that still remain up to today. Do you know that Haiti that you are seeing today, they don't have government? Do you know what caused it? Because it's their genetic. Most of other tribes that were transported, especially to all these Caribbean islands, they still hold their language. They still make it. That's why all what the colonial master did, except the America, where they forced them to speak English by force. Most of those islands, because most of them, they are under British government up to today. Some, they are still under British Empire. Some of them speak their language, they practice their culture, but the Igbos forget everything. This Haiti today, they don't have government. The gang rivalry, that's what will happen in Biafra. I swear to God, if they give them today. See what is happening in Cameroon. See what is happening. Do you know that NCNC is a Cameroonian party? national, I think of I don't want to go far now, but it's a Cameroon party formed by Abat Macaulay, not for any reason. Even Abat Macaulay, due to power tussle and power and greediness, the forensic revealed that Abat Macaulay was poisoned when he came back from the north. And Abat Macaulay used this Nnamdi Azikiwe because he was raised in Lagos Island. Igbo Sheye, I have said it on your program before. He can speak Yoruba. He went to our school. They give him under the British Protectorate. He went to scholarship. He got everything he got, and he speaks Yoruba. Nnamdi Azikiwe was living in somewhere in Tinubu, where his status is now. That place we call it Kakawa. That man brought this man in and make him what it is. Because of the power greedy, nobody knows what happens. But he knows he's going to take over immediately. Abat Macaulay dies. That man is old enough. He's about 80 something. But the forensic showed that Abat Macaulay was poisoned for no reason, because he wants to take over the power. Thank God, Awolowo has been in Lagos Island as well. The Baba was living somewhere in Balogun, towards Akpogbo side. And he was a very good, Omoluabi character. So, Abat Macaulay was able to bring him inside the party. But immediately, Awolowo came in with his idea. Nnamdi Azikiwe was jealous. He see that this brilliant person, we don't know how Abat Macaulay died, as I said. Immediately, Abat Macaulay died like this. He take over everywhere with Igbos. He started dictating, doing all, he knew what he wants to do. That was when he started making all this noise of that Africa is going to be great and is going to be led by Igbos. It is a God decision. God has shown him that he is going to be the president of Africa. This very greedy guy, that man is dead now. Immediately, you know what Awolowo did? We are Omoluabi. We only work with our intelligence. We don't need to be shouting. When it comes to fighting, we are warriors. Nobody can defeat us. Well, we don't need to be shouting. You understand? Baba Awolowo just left and create action group. I follow history and I sit with those who practice, especially those who were in the First Republic. I used to sit with them when I was in Lagos Island. Some of those people, we still have few of them, but most of them are dead now. They told me a physical story about this Nnamdi Azikiwe, this guy. So these people, is in their genetic. They have a spiritual problem. And even that is what brings about, the last time I called you, I talk about religion. Do you know that all over the world, even in England, in Rome, in Israel, we have mosque. You will see mosque like this. Even in Vatican, Italy, you will see mosque like this. You will see church like this. Few meters, few kilometers, you will see mosque, you will see church. And in America here, we have mosque all over. In fact, some churches are turned into mosque. Do you know that you cannot build a mosque in the Igbo land? That is a cause. That is a cause from God, because they hate the truth. No matter what, if they see any Igbo among them that is practicing Islam, they will call him an outcast. They can kill that person. To tell you the intensity of their evil. If you are a stranger, I heard this, I'm not sure, but I know they are practiced, because we used to call them Ajokutamamumi sometimes. I have heard that when you are a stranger, you go into a village in Igbo land and you stay there too long, you will be pepper soup. This is truth. How could a human being be cannibalizing other human? I see a video recently. I didn't believe that before, but with what I see, I believe their character. I believe they can do it. Do you know human penis? A male penis. Human penis inside the goosey ogbono. I swear
the atmosphere is not the same.
It's on the internet. Everybody can see it. Human penis. I have so many or if I video on my phone like this, what this Igbo, you hear their language, you hear their accents. This is live and direct. They are cutting human being like this, like cutting them into meat. I swear to God, I have that one here. If you want me to share it with you, I can send it to you. Human being. That is the intensity of their evil, because they hate the truth, and God will always, the curse of God will all be upon them, except they wake up spiritually. Once they wake up spiritually, then the light of God will come upon them. They only practice a fake religion. I'm sorry to say this.
Okay.
Those who brought those religion,
We don't dictate anybody's religion. Okay. Thank you very much for your contribution. Yeah.
I'm sorry for that. So it's not about religion. Let
Yes.
them allow people to do what is right, and let them accept the truth. Thank you, Zima.
Thank you very much for your contribution. I appreciate your contribution. Thank you very much. All right, guys. I think we need to end this broadcast now. Before we go, let's just laugh a little bit before we go. The city boy has taken over, guys. Jagaban is coming. That's it. That's it. Let's do it. Hey, Jagaban. The city boy has taken over. That is what we are trying to say. That is the message. Let's do it. Jagaban. Jagaban. That's it. Powerful, guys. Powerful. I want you to listen to this so that we can just laugh a little bit and go. There's something you want. I just want us to laugh and go. But please pay attention to this. Very important.
Promised to firmly defend the mandate won by Asiwaju Bola Tinubu after the 2023 presidential election. They described as illegal and undemocratic alleged plots to set up an interim government in place of a democratically elected one. Lupe has some reports out of that business news.
The Ariwa Elders Convention gathered to deliberate on what they describe as unhealthy developments which have followed the 2023 general elections. Bola Tinubu emerged victorious at the presidential level, and the two frontline opposition parties also approached the courts to challenge the results. But worrying to these elders are alleged plots to install an interim government in place of a democratically elected one, as confirmed by the DSS. Not only do they condemn such plots in its entirety, they also call on security authorities to arrest known proponents.
We condemn in loud, clear, and unambiguous tone the resort to illegal and unconstitutional ways being pursued by Mr. Peter Obi and Mr. Deti Baba Ahmed of the Labour Party, which are capable of truncating our democracy. Unhealthy ethno-religious comments amount to incitement that can lead to public disorder.
The elders condemn such utterances, which are similar to events that led to the 1966 military coup that claimed the lives of northern elders. They promise to resist such move and also call on security authorities to wake up to their responsibilities.
If a group of military officers now gather together and start planning a coup against this country, they will be smartly rounded up, detained, investigated, tried, and if found guilty, they will be sentenced to death. Why should the case of a civilian trying to truncate our democracy be different? We do not know anything called interim national government. It has no basis, and nobody has the statutory right to even appoint any international government for this country.
The warning has been sounded. Nobody will tolerate anything that looks like what happened in 1966. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was voted massively by the people of the North, and the North stand firmly to defend and protect this given mandate.
Now we notice that the agitation is taking a dangerous turn, for our country. A dangerous turn, and it's not acceptable.
The coalition of Ariwa elders is made up of representatives from the Jamia Matter Ariwa Youth Forum, Southwest Arewa community, and the Gamji heritage. Collectively, they again reiterate their commitments to the unity and corporate existence of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Lupe Asom, TVC News, Kaduna.
Anyway, I just want to remind them again that we are aware of all their criminalities and what they are doing, and everybody is aware. In fact, they are even making everybody to remember what they did in 1966, and that is why I played it. Are you getting me now? Abi, do you want me to play another one?
Huh? In Nigeria, by 1978, Awolowo had a Christian vice president. In 2008, some of you were not born or your kids. Philip Omiadi, we didn't complain in Nigeria. We didn't say Christian, okay. By 1979, Azikiwe had a Christian vice president from Kaduna State, Professor Ishaya Aoud. We didn't complain because we are stupid. You have them all, we don't have them all. Go on for 9 years, his deputy was a Christian, Mr. Joseph Akinwale. Did you complain? That guy who toppled the coup, Ironsi, his deputy, Babatope, a Christian. Did we complain? Then I told them during NTA program, I said, look, this is the Christian say, yeah. Can you get any university or polytechnic or college of education that can set examination on Xmas Day? But I said, but on Salah days, you set it for our children. Is it because we are stupid?
So the reason why I'm playing some of these things is just to let them know that what they are doing, they will not be able to withstand it. By the way, we are going to close this program by just laughing. There's a lot of things to talk about, but the time is up, guys. I need to do a lot of things. So I just want us to pay attention to this. It's laughable. Dino Melaye.
I want Nigerians to know that Wike was my biggest supporter when I ran for governorship in 2019. Wike was my biggest supporter financially and even otherwise. Apart from funding me to the tune of $100 in the last governorship election in 2019, he provided his private jet to drop me in Kogi on the day of the primary. You know, his jet dropped me at Obajana airstrip, understand, from Port Harcourt on the day of the primary. That's to show the level, magnitude, and intensity of his support and belief in me in 2019.
So guys, I don't want to go deep. The reason why I'm playing it is because, of course, we have seen what Wike have said. That Wike said it will be one of the greatest mistakes. It's in fact a disaster for PDP to hand over their governorship ticket to Dino Melaye, because of course Dino Melaye wants to be the governor of Kogi State, right? And Wike is opposing that based on the fact that Dino is not somebody, he cannot be the governor of Kogi State. Then, you know, Dino Melaye always have a way of countering it. So Dino Melaye came with his own story to try to buy the heart of people that, oh, look at what Wike did for me. Of course, when Wike did for you and so, Wike did this, Wike did that. But now we have seen who you are, Dino. You understand me? Just like how Wike, Dino, you are not the first person that Wike have supported. Wike supported the present governor of Edo State, Obaseki, right? So Wike have always, in fact, Wike was the bedrock of PDP when others were not there, and it was because of Wike that PDP is still existing today. I get me. So by the way, that's just by the way. I'm not gonna have time. It's like almost 14 minutes long. I don't want to go deep into this, but I just want to show you the different characters, you know, that have been making that country miserable. It is the reason why the country is the way is because of people. If we talk about Emefiele, look at what Emefiele did to Nigerians. Did you think Emefiele is going to go free? Have we forgotten how Emefiele cost lives of people? Many people died during the process just because of Emefiele with his stupid policy. What about Grace Nkike? Teachers were on strike. So when you complain about Nigeria, make sure that you solve the problem. That is why when people just talk ordinarily, it makes me think that you are also one of the problems. If you are complaining about Nigeria, look at the root cause of the problem. Who are the people causing it? It's people. And most times the people complaining is your people that is causing it. Your people are the one causing it. Yeah, the people are the one causing the problems. Because you claim to be experts, engineers, or educated people, and when they give you opportunity to lead, when they give you a political position, you refuse to do what you are supposed to do, to bring the country to the place that is supposed to be. That is why I love Asiwaju presidency, because from the onset, Asiwaju, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, my government is a government of what? Competency. A national government of competence. This is one of the things that is going to bring progress and prosperity to the country. Do you understand the reason why I'm supporting the city boy? It's beyond what all of you might even think. I'm supporting him because I know, I understand what can bring that country. And whenever I listen to him, he is the one saying it. A government of national competence. That is all we need. So even as they are running their propaganda as we speak now, the city boy is busy working on the team that is going to deliver the job. That's it. That's all we need, guys. So cheer up, guys. Be ready, be happy, celebrate with the city boy. Of course, the Times magazine have already listed or, of course, mentioned Baba Tinubu, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as one of the most influential, top 100 most influential people in the world today. Are you getting me now? There's a reason. Because the city boy have captured everything. He's bringing prosperity. Renewed hope is here. And the city boy is here, guys. So please, if you want to be part of the movement, this is a movement, guys. The city boy movement. This is beyond blogging. I'm not blogging, no. I'm not blogging. This is beyond blogging. This is the city boy movement. We are the people that is going to support the government, propagate the gospel, and move the country forward. That is what we want to do. So if you want to be part of the city boy movement, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. I will be able to send you the Telegram link for now. We are just using a Telegram link. We don't have any other platform. It's just Telegram, of course, Telegram link. So we'll send you a Telegram link, and you will join us and be part of it. Bring your ideas. Bring everything that you have. We have experts all over the world, professionals, teachers, doctors, retired army soldiers with their skills, nurses, doctors. Let us bring this our knowledge together to support our government in history. First time in history, all of us support our government to bring that change and prosperity to the country. That is what I'm interested in, and that is what I'm doing. I'm doing this because I want us to have a united country, peace, development, and prosperity. All of us, we want to go back home. Trust me, all of us, we want to go back home, but we want a place that will be conducive for all of us. So I want to say thank you very much for joining us. The City Boy movement is here. It's a movement. It's a movement. So if you want to be part of it, join us now, because we are taking this movement to the permanent site. Are you getting me, guys? So be part of the movement, guys. I salute you wherever you are. Thank you very much for joining us. Most of you have been here from the beginning to the end. I salute you wherever you are, guys. I salute you. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akbarawa Nsima. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land, even as we pray for our president-elect, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for good health, prosperity, knowledge, and understanding to form the team that is going to help deliver prosperity, peace, unity to Nigeria, and that is what we want. May God bless our president-elect. May God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria, guys. That's all we want. Stay blessed until I come your way next time. Bye-bye for now, guys.
Bola